top of initiative is 42.
Oh,
So,
never mind.
42. First things first.
Jump
And
in there.
14 halved is 7, halved again is 3 points. As it seems to be working. It's not
Right along
gonna
with you, buddy.
totally take off this stuff. You're gonna need something else beside the flower, but it did seem to at least slow it down. You're only taking half the poison damage. But what are you doing for the rest of your turn?
Is that what?
Sorry, the blood and soap did not work for him.
Okay.
Make some nice tuna. So,
Where'd you
Water
source
skin
the blood?
and soap.
Okay.
To be honest, I didn't think I had a water skin last time, which is why I went for the blood. Realizing I do have one in my
You
inventory.
just wanted for the dramatic effect.
Yes, I was hoping to go for the blood sudsiness. Like, I'm good, but I'm sudsy in blood.
So you're gonna pour some water on yourself. You've already got plenty of soap that you've like scraped off the bar onto your skin and begin to lather yourself. It seems to begin to break down the Vaseline-like sludge, and yeah, it's starting to come off you.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna spend my turn.
All right, so that was your action. Anything else you want to do?
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Rinse
Nope.
and repeat until it's off.
Essentially.
All right, Nymeria, you're up.
I'm unconscious. Oh.
First death saving throw.
Forward.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a fail. It's only one. Kavak.
What's supposed to not be?
While taking care not to drop his gear. Gotta
Got it?
try
Oh,
to
you gotta
factor
make
that
sure.
in. I gotta
Run by
factor that in.
character real quick.
6 seconds.
Yep, sorry.
It's 10 times 10, so 1 times
7, 8 points of poison damage from the sludge on you. Actually, no, you take half, so only 4, because the vinegar and the mayonnaise did break it down a little bit.
I'll run by and for Nymeria.
You mean you don't want any of my jugs?
Or 6. So you get 6.
Who gets 6?
She does? Oh, you get 6.
You get 6.
Yay, thank you.
And I'm gonna run over by 42.
I'm in the hallway.
Oh no, sorry. What up, man? Yeah, like 5 lives, right?
Wolzira is also unconscious over there.
I know. Everybody's unconscious. I can
Everybody's-
only do so much.
Bonus action or anything else for your turn?
Just to throw it out there, I got 4 more charges of the grease.
Go now, pass them around.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, dude, I am totally down for a fucking winner stick.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Queen sticks.
Heavy armor's 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Dawning is 10.
Yes.
I'll ask for him to rub me down with some grease.
Hey,
bro.
She doesn't want to care.
Rub me down with some grease, bro. I gotta cure everybody. I don't got time for that.
I would say that would be very
I
odd.
can just give you the
If there actually was.
I know.
But he needs
I'm
his
normally
action
the
to
odd one
cure.
who puts
I
cinnamon in
can't
my
cure
mouth.
somebody and they might die.
Oh, so
But he needs his action to doff.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. He's got to take his armor off. Alright, whatever.
Like I said, at least the glove and the boots, so it won't take the full 5 minutes, but yeah, at least a couple of rounds. And then it brings us to Oz.
Oz, you're
Oh,
up.
okay.
Just never got me
Who's next?
frosted meat stick.
Oh, me? I'm gonna stabilize.
Process meat stick.
Bitch.
All right. You walk up to her and medicine check.
And I'm chancing and I can't do anything.
Correct. You currently do not have control of your body.
Damn.
Those are daytime shit.
I saw this. This happened in Naruto.
It's happening to Naruto, guys. I haven't played.
Oh, you guys don't know.
As
Nobody
long as it was
knows.
Naruto, not Boruto. I don't know.
I don't watch
I think it's 10 or above.
Yeah, not
I got
exactly.
upset with all
You guys
those,
know
like,
that
who
it's
hooked up
only
with
been like maybe 2.5 hours since you guys woke up this
I still
morning.
don't think
There was no.
Makes
I
no
can't.
sense.
10's exactly what you needed to stabilize.
No, it makes sense if you think
Alright.
Stockholm
It's just enough.
That's what she
Skriana is
suffered from. All of
stabilized.
his abuse to
Vakis is
her,
out of danger.
mental and physical.
Try it again.
I only do this
It was
when
the
I
Stockholm
love you.
Takes about 15
Exactly.
feet to get there.
Yeah, so 5,
And
10,
Eno inside
15, 20, 25,
was also
30.
weird.
That is
I
weird.
wanted Eno
I don't
to
wanna be
hook up
near
with
that.
Ron.
Maybe.
Can't dash and
We had it at the Hot for Soccer.
Is that nimble escape?
We have the
I don't know. You tell me.
It's,
To hook up with who?
let's get
Disengage and hide for sure. I don't remember if dash is on the list or not.
You.
It's a new feature.
It's not a new feature.
No, there's a different one.
That's
Right?
the worst
You're right,
part.
huh.
I don't really see her fitting the mold
You
of
can take a
it.
disengage
She was
or
a
a hide
useless
action.
ninja the whole
Just
time.
those two. That's what I thought.
Maybe she's a lesbian.
But I can't do a dash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It was spilling. Oh shit.
Bonus action Misty Step, I believe.
Yeah, but that's a 3 level spell.
Okay.
Any same sex.
Anything else?
Remember, this was before-
Wolzira.
Well,
Death saving throw.
yeah.
I got
So
a
is
new
that
one.
a 20?
D20.
You gotta get 11 or higher.
again.
My favorite of the one American.
You get no
Get a
pluses.
new one.
It's just up to the dice gods.
That's 12.
One success.
Go to falling back.
I know, I was thinking about it.
It's probably 20 or 30 bucks, right?
And so just to rewind time a little bit, during the last turn when Vakis' body like floated up to the Skriana on the ground, you saw he started to reach out and like the smoke monster above was almost like a puppet master. As it moved its hands, you saw Vakis' hands reach out, like dip a finger in some blood and start tracing some runes like on the forehead of Skriana, on the palms. At the same time, the smoke figure above was like tracing sigils in the air that were beginning to glow. This process started and then all of a sudden there was a ton more. Like it didn't seem like Vakis had enough time to make all of those runes that he did. But it happened, and it continues as the chanting, as you walk by, doesn't even look at you.
Okay,
It's just, yeah. He just seems to be in his own little world.
The zone.
And then you hear Gargamel in your head back. It's like, oh, you've done well. I don't know if it was luck or skill, but we're here.
We'll take it.
Teamwork.
The W's a W, my
And
guy.
Elric.
Alright. I'm still getting naked. You
Still
said it
getting
wasn't-
naked.
You said it wasn't
That's right.
hurting me before. I heard them dice roll.
I did. That's why, yep. As long as you continue to use your action,
Hold on. I don't know if I can survive
Yep.
another one of those.
keep removing or take half damage is what I said. So as long as you continue to remove, you're fine.
No, I'm getting naked, guys.
So use your action for that. Do you want to move anywhere? You said you're going to stay away from the hole.
Yeah,
so.
make special effort to not fall.
Go to a corner and make sure nobody accidentally kicks a gauntlet down there, right?
I'll go right here so I can see down that way too.
Yeah, there's a door open.
And then back to 42, who is now no longer taking damage.
Yay!
What do you want to do?
Get the fuck out of this hallway. He's doing stuff, and if there's an explosion, I want out.
Exactly.
And in fact,
I'm trying to get
10,
out.
15, 20, 25, 30. Ah!
Yep, you can jump a 10-foot hole.
Ah! Wait, was that just 10 free movement? Was that 10-foot jump free movement?
Free movement, yes.
Okay, perfect. Then I still had 10 more movement.
Yes.
Perfect, okay.
Freedom.
So,
So
Yes,
Stabilize.
please.
You're way over there.
So, oh, you are alive now, yeah.
I'm alive.
That's true. I mean, you can use your action to clean somebody else off.
Or you can stabilize it.
oh, I can't move. Oh,
You could have cleaned them off.
I offered soap. She was kind of the first one who was like, here.
Okay, it's been done. Nymeria, you're like, oh, I'm so glad I'm alive. And you put your hand out, and like 42 just slaps some soap in your hand as you walk by. You still do have the ooze on you at the beginning of your turn, so unfortunately, that's 13 points.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That takes me
Well, I know what to do then on my turn.
Well, I have
I will have movement to go over there.
Awesome soap as you hit the dirt once again. 42, or I'm sorry, Kavach. 8.
Remember him?
8 points of poison damage.
The only American in Naruto?
he was American?
He was
And what are you doing?
as an inspiration for him.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, it should be half.
Oh, okay.
4 points for
But
you,
it
not
makes
8.
sense
No.
because of all
Through
the
this
like
rap and all
loops and
that?
shit. It was weird.
Did you got that right?
Yeah, it's just
Healed for 4.
Japan.
Yeah, that works.
Weird rap.
They have like weird love affair with like some certain American things, like cowboys and shit like that.
And baseball.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
They love baseball.
Baseball's a good one.
Yeah, and Dawn was
Like
based
half
off
of
of
them.
the general American.
It mixed a little more than it should have, that's all.
They're just fucking dying. So, I will stabilize that one.
Stabilize doesn't give them HP, right?
No.
It does not. It resets their death saves.
But at the
I would say,
start of
okay,
the
there's
turn,
at least that.
Yeah.
Does that effect count as a double hit if the poison affects him?
No, it's only melee attacks on a unconscious creature are automatic criticals.
Did you say resets the death saves
Correct?
on the stable?
Oh.
Because they're at 0 HP and they'll recover 1 HP in 1d4
hours.
Yeah.
So should I probably should stay close to keep restabilizing?
Well, I don't.
If nobody's cleaning them, you're just gonna be stuck in this crazy cycle
No,
of
I
stabilizing.
meant-
Almost out of spell
Oh.
slot, so.
She's not
No,
poisoned.
she's not. She's not.
Skriana
So
is.
what
No,
happens
but
when
she
I'm
runs out of death
stabilized?
saving.
You're no longer.
You're not bleeding out anymore.
Well, okay, then.
Okay.
You don't have to make death
Well,
saves,
if she
and
takes
you will
damage,
regain
now
1
it's gonna
HP
come
in
from
1d4 hours.
Vakis, where it needs to.
Okay.
She's
I
not
thought-
poisoned, so
I
she's
thought
not.
it resets the death save, so she's still gonna have to do a death roll.
20.
If she's stable.
No, as in that sorry, it doesn't necessarily reset, it cancels. As if they don't they have 0 death saves.
Right?
Yes. In the terms of like these two who are poisoned,
Okay.
you're gonna stabilize
Yeah.
their turn, poison, first death save
Got it.
failed, and
I
then
thought
just
it meant
they're gonna be stuck in a cycle. Not for her.
But at least they're not gonna get double.
Wait a minute.
Unless somebody goes up and kicks her or stabs her, then
I mean, if you want to.
I would
23.
You won't answer.
yeah, you stabilize Wolzira, correct?
No, I'm trying to go.
All right, Osmeros, what are you doing?
Keep walking.
Yes.
Actually,
Okay.
you know
Like
what?
butterscotch.
I was like, I smelled waffle before, but I didn't see a cloud. This time it was
Alright.
a cloud.
I'll
Okay. Then it's
bonus
gonna
action
be
healing words for her.
For who? Nymeria? Okay.
I went to the dentist to get these crowns removed because I'm getting a full set with and I have temporary ones.
And she gets 9.
Like,
9 HP to Nymeria. You get 9. And Oz, you're up.
I'm walking away.
I ain't got too much left though, guys.
figure this out.
Gotta figure this out.
That's 30. And that's
I would say if anybody has more water skins.
I got one.
I don't have any now. I used mine. I don't know.
All right, Wolzira, you have been stabilized. You no longer need to roll. Vakis, you continue.
How much?
Elric.
I need extra stuff.
It's me changing.
Second
I just used my
turn,
water
it's continuing to get negative.
That's it. You use it.
Anything for a bonus action movement?
Water skin. You guys
Wally,
want to
do
take
you
it?
have cooties on you or no cooties?
I don't think so.
These two still do. Yes.
I do. Oh.
All right.
Because I can't do
Well,
anything.
lather up Wally blade grease. Actually, I can't.
It's your action, yeah.
Bullshit.
Well, yeah, because
Alright.
until we need
Okay,
them, no
that's all
point
they
holding
can
all that weight. I gave you 18 pounds of ice and tools.
42.
I have weed in
There's a
there.
jug precariously above you right now.
As you're like trying to kick off your foot, you're like pulling out the griffin grease at the same time.
Anybody water skin?
I got one, but I can't do anything to give it to nobody. I'm currently getting naked priorities.
I think I have one. I'm like, we should all have a water skin.
I don't have water skin, but I'm very busy.
I say you don't count.
I used mine.
I don't know what happened.
You
take
use
mine.
yours.
You're
I've
close
used
enough to
mine.
me to take mine,
I'm like, yeah, somebody needs. I do have a water skin.
and she has one on her.
Yeah, so just use hers.
It would be an action to rummage through her stuff to
She has
get it.
cooties.
Huh?
I said it would be an action to rummage through somebody else's stuff to take it out. Like it's a free action for you because you know where it is in your
Just take
pack.
it.
Yeah.
I'm close to her. Just take it.
Yeah, take this.
Yeah, that way you can use the action to
Sure.
use the water.
Is the action
or
taking it from
I have
What's
a
it?
No, he was offering it up, yeah.
Okay.
I have grease too.
Plow.
Just for clarity, what did you take from me?
Huh?
Just for clarity, what did you take from me?
Water skin.
Got it.
Perfect. And then one of my other bars of soap, although you're kind of stabilized,
I have a bar of soap already.
She has the one.
I also have more bars of soap because I came prepared with multiple.
And anytime you're unconscious, you drop whatever you were holding.
Yeah.
So the bar of soap you have is on the ground somewhere near you. But
We should grab that one. We don't lose that bar.
all right, so you're gonna use your action to clean Nymeria as
Yes.
well. Great. So that's your action.
Uh huh.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Your consciousness comes back to Nymeria, and you're like, oh, jeez, this is terrible. Then all of a sudden, like these metal hands just start rubbing all over, and you're like, oh god, what the hell? But it does work.
Necessary leather. Necessary leather.
You are now free of this Vaseline poison. So, what do you want to do with your turn?
I'll stand up.
Half your
Grab a
movement to
soap
stand
and,
up.
and throw it at Waz.
Throw soap in the
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you still can't throw it at her. She just can't catch it.
I'm stabilized.
If you hit her, it's gonna take a death save.
I'm gonna toss the bar
Oh,
of soap
right,
to
yeah.
Walsy.
You don't want to death save her.
And hopefully it lands on her belly or something. So
You got close and threw the soap over there.
Well, there's a difference between
I
like
don't know why
a
I'm
throw
saying
for damage and just kind of like a toss.
Does she have an action?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't use
You can
anything.
watch her.
I
She
can't
can't
reach
make
it.
it.
Can't get to it. Yeah.
It takes half my movement.
Half
And it would take her action to rummage through her stuff to get a water skin.
Yeah. So at least give her the soap and throw it on her belly. Right?
Is that it for your turn?
That's it.
All right. 4 damage to Kavak from your mayonnaise diluted Vaseline that is stuck to you.
Also, you need
You're gonna start to smell awful in a bit too. When that mayonnaise starts to go bad.
And then she's just there, right?
I'm just chill.
Technically, she has one death save because at the beginning of her turn, she took the poison damage again. Or one death save
She hasn't had her
failed.
first turn yet.
I skipped over because I was like, oh, you're stabilized, but technically you're at -1 again.
Alright.
I don't know what that means.
So
You're-
remove your good death saving throw and add one bad one for the damage you took.
That's ugly.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that.
Like I said, you can stabilize again, and it makes that negative death save go away.
No. Is go to him. And then grab the broken grease, right?
Yeah, he's got that out.
And then rub myself with it as my action.
Okay.
Clean myself.
Cue yourself up. There you go.
And then as my bonus action, I'll heal it word for her.
Healing word.
Heal.
Heal, please. Okay.
No. Single word.
Yeah,
Healing word.
It's just one word. That.
Anything else for me for your turn?
90.
All right.
What,
9 HP. Yep. Osmeros.
Yeah.
Still on the other.
Yeah, you still should.
I'm still walking.
These
Wait,
dudes were
I can
made
jump
for
10
walking.
feet.
I got 9.
I have
What's your
strength?
strength?
My strength is like 14.
So you can jump 7 feet, no problem, because it's halved because you're small. But you can roll for it to see if you can make a 10-foot jump.
No.
Yeah, no. Not worth it.
No.
Just take a
5,
running
10,
start.
15, 20. I was going to try to do a running start, but.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, you need 10 feet of running to be able to do that minimum jump anyways,
Yeah.
or else it's halved again if it's a standing jump.
Well, at least I got the way to get back.
Unless you're
Anything else?
No, I can't heal.
Wolzira.
Alright.
Beginning of your turn, you take 10.
God damn it!
Good night.
Well, that means I'm sleeping again. So,
You begin to come up and
Yeah.
crumple back down.
Alright.
But good news, you're the only one who is still infected.
Okay.
Vakis continues to chant again.
Chance. Chance.
How long does that take?
10 minutes.
Do you remember if we popped all those lines?
No, there's still those two there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're still there on
They
the
don't
map.
got icons.
Yeah, and you've got 2 eagles floating around the room too. So if you want an eagle to pick somebody up and move them, like maybe the hallway might be a little tight, but yeah. Elric, you're up.
Drop her near me so I can heal.
How many more turns of making this?
It's been 3, so it's been 4 actually. So I would say at least 1 or 2 more.
Alright, one more turn.
Yeah, you've got both your gloves off, your boots. You're like working on your greaves now, and once those come off, you'll probably be okay.
Hey, it's heavy armor. You should try to carry
Yeah,
it.
and
Weighs
42.
65 pounds.
Who has a new job as a dishwasher.
Pretty much. I'll take my action to rummage through Waz's stuff for a water skin.
Okay. So now you like pull up the water skin and you have it ready for.
I have it
somebody
ready for somebody, and there's
Yep.
a bar soap right there on the ground.
else. Nymeria.
There you go, Nan.
So you took that. I have to make sure I take the charge off.
Let's see. I'll grab the water skin from 42 and walk over to Walsy and
Wash me.
got
Okay.
the
Yeah.
I got you.
Nothing really bonds a party like washing each other down, right? Group bathing.
I
Group
know it's
bathing.
like, this stuff sucks.
I'm just watching it and what is happening?
So I wash her off and
Yep.
then
You have a bonus action if you want it.
I'm just gonna hang out.
All right. Ozmeros, anything? I mean, there's no immediate danger anymore because she was the last one, but you're still making death saves, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Walls.
I hear you.
And then she died the next round.
I thought she was clean.
No, she's clean now, and Kavak is you, so.
So I'm rolling now.
Not yet.
Okay.
It's Kavak first.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch her somewhere where she
Oh, you got it then? Okay, Oz has got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch her where she doesn't have any grease or anything.
Yeah, she's clean.
She's got washed.
I wow.
She got flashed.
I don't like the soap bubble.
It's gross.
A single
Okay.
finger.
You're like, ew.
Ew.
Alright. Well,
And I'm gonna do
this
lay
is
on
worse than the
hands, and I'm
acid.
gonna give you like 15.
15.
There you go.
Okay, 15. Is
A bubble from the
15's the number?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, 15 works.
Pop over the acid on the wall.
And with that, there's no more immediate danger.
Yeah, that's right.
You
It's about
guys,
damn time.
you finish taking off mostly everything. You can leave like a subliger or not chance it and take that off probably. But it takes another minute or two until the chanting seems to subside for a little bit. And as you guys sort of nervously staring down this hallway at what's happening at the far end, it's like a train wreck, right? Like you don't want to see what happens, but you can't look away either. Yeah, towards the end of the ritual, you see as Skriana's body is like half lifted into the air a little bit, and just very limp style, like Elu at the end of Fifth Element, right? And yeah, a bunch of like energy seems to come out of her orifices, which is then like immediately sucked up by the ghost monster surrounding Vakis, and then once that is completed, it almost shrinks back right into Vakis like nothing ever happened. And Vakis, you blink and go, well, why am I standing over here?
We don't know either.
I'm not free.
Good job! Whatever you did.
We all live.
We're proud of you. Good job. We're supportive.
Thanks for blowing everybody out.
Creepy as hell.
Can you release one of your little fires on me?
Whoever
Anybody- yeah.
over to us.
There's two.
It's free movement now.
Yep. There's two. Whoever wants it.
I want that one.
Oh, that wasn't one of them. It's actually the other two.
I want that one.
I left that guy there because he's technically the anchor of the rope.
Oh, the rope. You're right. I remember.
So what do you have to roll? Yeah. First one for Elric.
Damn.
2d10 plus.
That stands right now. I get antsy.
2d10.
I get antsy in your pants. I get antsy.
My cute little thing.
Yeah, somebody should go for that healer feat.
Wow.
I'm looking at the fighter who gets a feat every 2 levels. It then allows you to use an item to heal people. You take a healer's pack. No, it's a healer's pack. It's way cheaper. It gets 10 uses, but you can only do it once per person per short rest.
Okay.
So like you could heal him once, her once, him
Brings it up
once.
to 10, yeah.
Exactly.
For how much?
I think it's 1d6 plus 4 plus their level.
Oh, okay. That's
So
pretty good.
it's an
15
okay
points
amount.
or something like that.
Especially because it's something that you can buy at almost any temple or whatnot.
Oh yeah.
And the second one, do it again for Nymeria.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. I don't feel near as scared to walk around now. Especially with the
Go
water.
take a bath.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the shower room.
Did
I'll
we
show
all
you
just
how it
bathe?
works.
I felt like I just got a shower.
Yeah,
Why did you-
I want to Uber off all my shit.
13 for
so I can
Nymeria?
put it back on.
Oh,
13 for you.
You guys
That
look
is
weird.
good.
You look like
Better.
reddish, slob looking thing going on.
I'm sure we'll find a place to short rest.
How do I
pretty
still
soon.
look like that?
You're not as polished. Can I go check out the door?
Which door?
That door over there.
we live.
At the far end?
Northeast.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make your way up there.
Bringing you right down.
You enter a room that has a red velvet curtain covering one wall. Very similar to a room you guys have been in before.
Is it a mirror?
Enormous red velvet curtain.
What's behind the curtain?
You guys better not mess with that stuff till we
And
short
that's a
rest.
pull rope. Yeah, the last time it had an image that supposedly corrupted the minds of mortals
Oh, yeah.
to any who gaze upon it, but this one is closed.
He gazed upon it.
It's equal to the creature's
Doesn't have
maximum
to-
number.
1d6 plus 4 plus their number of hit
It's
dice.
the same as your level.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
max number of hit dice equals your level.
What is that shiny thing?
That's the pull rope.
Oh, okay.
In normal.
Oh,
I wouldn't touch anything until we short rest,
Like,
guys.
what's that shiny thing?
You
can
can
go
curiosity.
forward with
Well,
your
the thing is,
fire.
you only have 5 people at the party.
Actually, you know what? Go pull it. I'm gonna go to the other room.
More than 10.
What?
What time of day is it?
We've already
Yeah.
done
I
it.
don't remember last time.
It
we
was
long
the
rested.
picture of Pallister that like people look
Before
at
the Skriana fight
Oh, yeah,
against
the-
you, the first one.
He talked about it.
Okay.
None of us looked.
None of us did. He did.
No, that's what I meant. The rest of us
Oh,
didn't look. He watched it and described it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody else actually gazed upon
Yeah.
it.
I was scared.
Just curious to see what else.
This is not the
I
same
already
room.
died once.
It's not the same room because the other room only had one entrance to it.
Yeah, with the statue stays right, just straight up drop dead.
Hey, Cathbad, you wanna look at this one?
Weird.
This is a different room.
Like, different room.
Not right now.
I'll look at it. I'll look at it. Aside.
Okay, I'll go in there.
At least
I'll look at it.
Sarah, you wanna
Aside.
go pull the rope? You
No.
wanna go pull the rope?
I don't know if I want to pull the rope.
Eric wants to look
Not
at
till we
it.
sleep for a
I'll
little
go
while.
look at
take a
it.
nap first.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Take a-
what
let's
if
take a
I
nap
pull
first.
the rope and then you can look at it and I'll look away?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll look at it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out of the room.
Is that-
I'm not gonna do it.
Going.
Not in there.
We'll hang out with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
So, the two of you guys go in. You pull the rope and turn around.
Ta-da! Here I am.
Elric,
Standing there naked.
you
That's a
see-
glorious masterpiece.
it is not a single image, but multiple
It's a collage.
school photos, essentially. Each one's like 5 foot by 3 foot long. You see each painting depicts different graduating classes of Dweomercore. You notice one thing right off the bat: Halaster is in the middle of every single one, and there's like 15 of these. Most of the pictures, the students are not recognizable. They are like these mutated forms of people. Some of them are just skeletons. Some of them look extremely old and grotesque, except for Halaster, who looks almost the same in every one. His beard does get a little bit longer, like progressively. If you're looking at one next to it, like you can't really tell a difference. But from the first to the last, you can see that he is getting a little more maniac-eyed and a little longer beard.
Cool. And so they're just pictures, and they're probably students. And you said there's like a lot?
Like the graduating students.
There, 3 rows of 5, 15 of them.
Can I try to just take them? And that's who we'll know if we see these people.
You can take them.
We can recognize them as students of that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take them.
Sure. Just like probably the lowest one, the easiest one to get to.
Yeah, first I'm gonna grab one to see if they die or not.
Yeah, you grab one, and it seems like it's attached to the wall pretty well. It's not just like a single point where you can reach your fingers underneath and pull it off. It's at the very least like the entire frame is bolted to the wall, so it's going to require a good yank to pull it off.
That's the right guy.
That's what I tell you.
Yeah.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Watching the roll of one. What the hell is my athletics?
And so, do you want like
7.
an older one in the middle, the newest one?
I can give you inspiration. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you still have bardic inspirations to give?
I do.
That's a good question.
I do. Great.
Ooh, what's better, guys? An original?
So does that go against
Or I guess
a
you guys
bonus
don't even
action?
look. You guys don't even know.
Oh, well, still
I don't
bonus.
know. I'm
Two.
still
I'm
around.
gonna get the second to the last one.
Where is
Second to the, like the oldest or the second newest?
The second newest.
Okay.
Where's my...
And I
No, I
got
don't have any bardic
a
inspiration. Never
2
mind.
plus 5,
I lied.
or 15.
A 15.
I lied. I don't have any.
As you go to pull it off the wall, part of the frame gives away, but like the top bar remains. So as you pull it off, it actually rips the painting, and then as it does, the image just seems to disappear, as though it was some sort of magic paint or ink.
Damn it. Oh well.
Can you take a picture of it before they...
Yes, someone pull out their camera, take a picture of it.
Well, shit. Okay. Well, guys, there was pictures, but I broke it.
Okay,
We're not
That sounds about right.
surprised
we're okay with that.
Get the gist of that.
Maybe we should. Well, yeah. So, long rest is out of the question. Or what time are we? Do we feel?
As you guys sit and ponder and think about what to do, you guys hear a familiar sound over the intercom to PA. It's like ding ding. First lunch is now being served in the mess hall.
It's only half a day.
It's still going.
And you guys remember from your tour with Professor Bring, first lunch was 12:45. Second lunch was 1:30.
Okay. So yeah, we're about 1:30. So
Sounds
I
like
just said
afternoon
first.
nap.
I was gonna say, wait, how does that work? Yeah.
12:45.
It's noon 30.
I'm sure
I'm
we
down
need
to go
at
eat
least a
with
short
everybody.
rest. We can take that.
Perfect time for a nap, huh?
Would sitting and eating
You can eat as part of
cafeteria or
a.
whatever be part of the
Yeah,
short
you
rest,
can.
right?
You can eat as part of a short rest, certainly.
Seems like a safe place.
You can't do anything more strenuous than
Except
reading.
everybody who's been
repairing
inside
armor
the school
and
just says that it's
taking watch.
lunchtime.
Exactly,
I
I think
we
just
go
alerted
to the
everybody.
lunchroom when we're
Hey,
at
go to this
5
one
HP.
place.
Well, we can kill more people.
Why don't we just stay in the picture room?
Like, well,
We'll send you in, you kill everybody.
does anyone remember how many
You're the
total
only one
students
who
there
I guess
were
is
and how
capable
many
at the
you guys have
moment.
seen?
I
You
don't
can narrow
even
down
know,
like an
but I feel
idea
like
of
we're
how
outnumbered.
many.
Oh, you are not good.
There's
Am I the
probably
only one
more
that's
than my
good?
hit points.
How is that surprising?
I was the one that
You
was
hide
running
and
around.
everything.
I was not hiding on this one.
No, you're
I was actually
there.
fighting.
I
You
followed
were stuck
in.
in the hallway.
I was stuck in a hallway.
Oh, I have
So are you just gonna stay in the room then, or?
I mean, I'd recommend staying.
And then I went to save my
Okay.
buddy.
because
In the-
I don't
in the
know
porch
if
room?
I want to go to the
I did.
lunchroom because I don't know.
I think people that need to
Elric
be
thinks
saved.
Elric hurts right now.
Yeah, I need
Any
to
kind of
rest
traveling
at
around
some
is
point.
dangerous.
Well, that and just we're gonna go to the one place that everyone in the whole school just heard. And it makes me think, like, well, if anybody's gonna want to go try lunch, they're gonna find us there.
Or
Or
and hear me out on this.
Okay.
Everybody thinks that, so they avoid it. And we're the only ones brave enough to actually go there.
You want to roll for it? Even we
for
go, odd we stay.
Well, could we just
for
rest
it.
it?
I'm chaotic enough. I say do it.
I
Yeah.
say do it. Roll for it.
Okay. Even we
Even
go,
odd we don't.
stay. Odd we stay.
Aww.
So we're sleeping or
So
resting
we're
in the
gonna
room
stay,
with
so
the
resting
paintings.
here.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's what you get for not using the D6.
We
That's not a real
can't long
die.
rest at noon.
It's only midday, so.
Can't use it 12. A 12's not a real die.
So you guys are staying in this room?
The room with
The trash hole?
Or we want to stay in the room
I
with
was
the
going to
paintings.
be in the picture room. The one I
thought, yeah.
thing
Oh, the
on
picture
wall.
room is where you guys want to be?
That's
I don't
what
want to
Elric
accidentally roll
suggested.
off over there. Or
I
something.
move a lot in my sleep. I don't want to fall in the hole.
Alright, close that. Let's
Yeah,
close
can
that
you close the
curtain there. Yeah.
Wolzira?
I'll close it. Night night.
I couldn't reach it, the other one to close it. So.
Well, it's probably lower now.
It
Oh,
goes,
but the
it's like
ones
a
you
hole
have-
Did you ever
in
get your
the
room
wall
back?
and stuff, and I couldn't reach the top. No.
Guess not, technically.
It would have been on the top where it deposited Elric.
Yeah, but is it still at the top where it deposited Elric? I'll send an eagle to go get it. Eagle.
Don't know.
I think I could just call for it, can't I?
There's one somewhere.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Here, bring
Here, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby.
Yeah, you guys take a short
Press
rest.
the button.
An hour passes as you sit and chat. Nothing
I gotta
happens.
roll some dice.
Yeah, so what happened?
Except
Do you
about
want to sing a song?
45 minutes in, then you guys
I will
hear
sing a
second
song.
lunch is now being served in the dining area.
We don't need lunch because we're resting in here.
And that's
Kind of go. I'm a little bloody, but I'm alright.
I'm right with you, buddy.
Let's go. We want to
Yes.
go to the lunchroom, or what can you tell
Oh.
us about what just happened? What do
I don't
we
really
know?
care about
What happened to you?
As far as I know, the ritual finished, and I don't know. Do I
So
feel
when you win, are you
free?
stronger now? Do you have like?
Do you know all of
Can
the
you-
knowledge?
Does he look different?
You look
Yeah.
like a
Does
girl.
he look different? Lots of
Did he
No.
have tattoos?
He
He doesn't look different. I'll text you later more about
Is yours
what you
all good?
actually hear, but you notice now that even if you try to like coax him out to talk to him,
Nothing.
you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
don't-
I mean,
don't
a lot of
feel
times he would
bad
chime in when he wanted to, but if you asked a question, he would usually respond and, give you some guidance on some things. And
Well,
yeah,
you're
you
gonna
can
be
feel,
lonely now.
Yeah,
you
have no
feel
more
that his
sense of
presence is gone.
Okay.
Do you still have?
Yeah, about to say, wait, do you still have magic?
Are you still magic?
Since you get your magic from him?
Yeah, I suppose so. Right? I'm still
Do
magical.
detect magic.
Try some.
Yeah.
Yeah, cast
Yeah,
some.
still somewhere.
Any detect magic in here?
You attempt to cast detect magic?
Yep.
You cast detect magic.
Hey!
I still have
All of
the
the all of the paintings underneath the velvet curtain, you can see a glow of enchantment magic.
Enchantment. Nice.
Maybe that's
If you
why
had
all
broken
their-
it, your penis could have gotten bigger.
Yeah, except
Oh,
for
sorry,
that
that's
one.
enhancement.
Yeah.
Elric, yeah, no.
Elric doesn't know much.
Get this. I can get enchantment.
All right. Well, I feel better.
I do
I feel
too.
relieved.
Now we can still find stuff. So, are we cool to now
You just need a little closer.
get out of the
You turn it into
school?
a flute when you're not hitting it.
We're gonna end up going to detention if we stay here longer.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Do
get
you
out.
need anything else here, and we can GTF
Yeah.
I
on.
know.
The Dean of Discipline is out there somewhere still. She got away like.
Everywhere?
There was a dean of discipline.
Because there was a
You went
way
straight with
if
it.
we go back to go down, so we can go back and down.
Go
We
back
were
to your
attacking her
room.
for a minute there.
Yeah, what were we gonna do before we figured out that we had to catch that chick?
Like,
We were gonna go deeper, right?
And we just came across the school.
And we came across all the students, and we were like, we gotta get her.
Didn't you say there was a
And
flavor?
then here we are.
And now
I'm asking what the flavor.
Have we already been down that way?
that's where we came
That's
from.
not right, I told you.
Yeah.
I thought we came from right here.
We came from the back side.
And he wasn't sure.
Nymeria is correct. You
Yeah,
guys
I thought so.
entered
I was
this
like,
room
wait a
from-
Oh, so
minute.
that's another door.
We were down here.
There's another door here.
And we walked in through here.
We haven't been to the south.
See what?
We must have been in there then, because it's white.
You guys want to see what's down there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys
Elric Church.
open the room. Oops.
Wow.
When we opened the window.
And god damn it.
You'll get it together.
What is this weird interdimensional stuff that keeps appearing?
You recognize the battle chambers where it's 3
Oh,
on
see,
Vakis.
okay.
Here's where we watch the fight from over here.
Yeah, and there's the 3
Okay.
Cute.
mage statues in the corners, quote unquote corner alcoves of the room.
Oh, you have to say I yield or else they'll shoot you. Don't go that way.
These things shoot things out.
Oh, that's right. That's
But I really thought we
you
were
have to
close
vote
to
for it.
where it was to go lower if we backtracked through, but I could be
I don't
wrong.
remember. How do we get lower?
I don't
Was
even
there a
remember how to
portal?
get out of here.
There was.
You guys were shown the way out. It was relatively close to the guest lecture quarters that you guys were given. The room that had
the one that we
you stayed the night before the fight. After your lecture, it had a nice bed, and turned out there was a gate even behind a portrait of Hallister. That room.
Those gates
was
only
it?
go
Yeah,
up,
because it
though.
was close to where the quarter was, right? Was it through here?
East.
Sure, let's go that way.
Yeah, back
Continue
from
to
where we
wander.
came from.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
This is
right
where we started. I thought so.
If we
Because
go-
we went that way, saw that, and decided to go the other way.
But
saw
that
the
was
arena.
to go out to the lower floors.
Go through the kitchen. Yep.
Yeah, so
Well, no,
Through the
yes,
kitchen?
we want to go that way.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, this is where we've been here.
yeah.
And we
Go that
killed
way.
the lizard.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
no longer
something
bone
fell over
devils
there.
or
There's
flying
something.
food.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah, memories of that cauldron.
Yeah.
Put you out into one of the main hallways.
And
I
that's
think
the
it
room we
was-
stayed
Yeah,
in.
that's the room.
Over there. So we go
Yeah,
south.
yeah. If we were to go south, we have the whole of who knows. I assume it's going to land on the next floor, but who knows how far that is. They've been really far, so I don't really want to jump it.
And then
That
keep
back
going
one.
south. And
He's
that's-
got
Although we
featherfall.
could featherfall it, but can she? Do you have spell slots left?
Oh yeah.
Is the thing. I don't-
I do have
mean-
spell slots left. There's not a lot. But I can do a feather fall.
Yeah.
And I think
Or
I
we
could
could
do
just
6
take the
friends.
stairs.
Yeah, I kind of
The other one would be more
slow and caution in the attempt.
It
Well,
would be more dramatic.
Well,
Because if it is really far anyway, none of us, nobody else could feather fall, right?
well, and the last thing you want to do is, drop down
Oh, she's
into a
right.
horde of enemies.
With only
Or
one.
into more
Yeah.
goop.
Especially
Or into more goop.
I could.
Or more goop.
I
I
guess-
could go down in my.
We're
I
kind of
need to,
short on water. Wait,
Before
yeah.
we move on, I should get dressed instead of stay naked. Yo,
Onward to.
downward.
downward.
Down.
I don't even know the level of
Onto
Victoria
the
right now. I think it was
unknown.
9.
I don't even know. Did we pass this level? Do we get a week? Okay, great.
Still
If
here.
it happens, it'll be updated, I guess.
Going down. Do it.
So,
Well, down the stairs, right?
Down
Yeah.
the
Down the
stairs.
Yeah, I don't want to
stairs.
go down
Okay.
the hole.
is it this side, right?
That's my guess. I don't know.
I think it's the other side, but you know what? Let's try that. Let's try the western side.
All
What
right.
was that?
You guys begin to go down and
Oh, you're right. The eastern side led to our room.
make your way down
Is it that way?
That was down there.
which way you want to go?
West.
That way. Yeah, west.
You want to go west?
West side.
You guys begin to make your way down this way. There's a small door to the northern corner there.
Oh,
Elric
Door.
door. Elric door.
Is it unlocked?
Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
don't-
open it then.
Can we hear anything?
I opened
Put my
it.
ear to the
Yep.
door. Or you opened it?
Yeah.
You open it
It's very hard to be a thief.
to see that this room is swept
Yeah.
clean.
Swept clean.
Wow. How
How do we know it's swept?
Do your trick. Do your trick. Look for
That was something. That's why it's like I'm not looking at anything specific. It just we open the door. What's on the
I
walls?
cast guidance on you too.
I done nat
Doesn't
nat
matter.
20, but
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice. You notice the east wall. Some of the bricks don't quite line up the right way.
You know, to be honest, I was looking for like weapons or tools or something on
Yeah.
the walls, and I saw bricks.
They
Yeah.
didn't
I was
match.
thinking like big pictures. with
Like, is-
something.
Can I smash it?
I just said bricks. I
You can
noticed
try.
bricks. The bricks look weird.
Strength or is it an attack roll?
It would be an
It's
attack
like a
roll.
ball, it's
yeah,
like a hammer.
attack roll.
You're gonna hit the wall.
Yeah,
It's a giant
bricks on the
hammer.
road.
Yeah.
Can we just push on them? Maybe they like.
I went to the gas station.
Like in a movie, you
Here,
push on
hot
it and it just
dog.
sinks in.
When I
Yeah,
went
as
to
you
get
go
out
up
of my
and
car, I
like
was
go to touch it, it just gently pushes in,
So
no
he said
problem.
Oh,
that's
roll
gonna
the
be
next
Like, you go to like swing back and you're like, wait, maybe it just, and then you quickly get out of the way.
Fingers.
Yeah, it moved a little bit when Nymeria hit it, and then swung wide open when Elric smacked it,
Yes.
and reveals a small
I would
closet.
kind of be worthless.
That's also
what's
insane.
inside?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, well, why was
So
it?
why would they take the time to do it?
Yeah. But from inside here, you can clearly see that there's a secret door on this side that leads out back into that room.
Okay.
Well,
So it's
they
just
saved
a
the
little
one
quick
secret for it.
passageway.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Apparently.
Winchester
Can
Mansion
I
style.
like pound on the floor to see if it's like hollow underneath there?
Inside there?
Yeah, like in a little closet area.
Sure, yeah, give me a perception check.
All right.
Okay, so you said it was like a tool, like what is actually in it? I want to pick some stuff up
No,
so I have
closet.
like random
17.
ammunition.
Yeah, you begin
Oh.
to pound on it. I mean, it is wood, but it sounds like it's solid underneath the wood. Yeah, you have like this little closet room that's
So it's a completely
like,
empty room.
what do you call it, like plank
He said it was swept.
wood and siding, you know what I
That to
mean?
me just seems
Yeah.
And then,
That's why I was asking
yeah.
about the walls.
a big room. No, more like a utility room, like,
But like it's completely empty.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Not like there's hangers where brooms and stuff should be.
I was honestly looking for stuff to pick up so I can just start chucking
Yeah.
stuff when I want to, rather than like,
What can I
let me
find?
throw a crowbar that I might need and potentially lose. I'd much rather have let me throw a rake because who the fuck cares?
No, unfortunately that room is clean.
Okay.
Throw a lamp
Alright.
and light up.
Why is it so clean?
Well, we're just thinking like, it might not be a bad idea. Like that looks suspicious. Here, let me throw something.
I
At
got
it.
a bag of like
I'm trying to learn.
a 10,000 ball variants.
Can I look
Maybe a
at-
couple.
So do I.
In the room? Yeah. You look up.
No.
It seems to be like a normal ceiling.
Just make sure nothing's gonna fall on us.
Good job. I always forget to look at.
Okay, so
Northward.
back to southwest.
It's like shit
Oh,
that's
no.
going on.
Southwest. That was the direction we were going.
Before we go on in that room, can I do one more thing in there?
Sure.
Can I soil the floor everywhere?
Yeah.
I want to spread just a layer of dirt everywhere.
Okay. You take a few rounds with prestidigitation.
Yep, start dumping
and
out
begin
pretend
to-
dirt everywhere.
Yeah.
It's too clean.
You get several blotches in the room.
Is it like clean dirt or dirty dirt?
It's extra dirty. It's got-
Never mind. That's gonna make it dirty. Never mind.
Oh, you
Not
want
if
to make a
it's
dirt
dirty
angel
dirt.
in it?
Not if it's
I'll
dirty dirt.
I'll put a square of oh, there we go. Look, there's stuff on the floor.
And you make a few piles of like just soot.
Oh, can I
See
do
it?
a patch of like really fine, nice, clean sand and let
like
42 make
thin
an angel in it?
Sure. Yeah.
Dirt angel.
Yes, it comes out more like coal dust, so it's darker. But yeah, you get one big pile of it. And give me a performance check for your snow angels.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for you.
Oh, 10.
That's an average
Yeah.
snow angel.
You get the idea that somebody tried something there, but
What's your awkward
It's gonna
shit
confuse
doing?
whoever goes in there.
all right.
And
then continue to the southwest?
Yeah, how long does that last for?
So, what does your dirt do?
Nothing.
You just wanted to make it dirty in there because it was too clean?
It was swept clean, so.
It's
Yeah,
too
make
clean.
it dirty.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if maybe they cleaned up something and I could find some dirt.
It was
Like, you know,
dusty
if
for
you put
fingerprints.
dust all over. Yeah, dusting for fingerprints, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Tracks, something
this is
like
right.
that.
You guys continue down the hallway for a bit. You see a hallway to the south.
Yeah, I think we're wrong now.
Yeah, it was probably then
Yeah, that's the other
southeast
way.
rather than
I think
west.
we recognize that door.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this door probably looks different, being that it's the dungeons on the other side.
We
That's
crossed through there.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Goblin.
What about you?
Oh, do we want
Oh,
to check out
Oh,
who's left?
okay,
that's
I know
right.
where we're at now. Yep, it's the other way.
Yeah.
The other way.
It's there. It is. Or I sense it's that way.
You know, I have to admit, I definitely do like this better than us just saying we want to go down the next level. Okay, down the next level, it's actually having to
You guys
find our
are
way
one?
through it.
Yeah.
I like this way better.
Through this
Wait, was it
room
this way?
with
Keep going. Nope, wait.
alcoves.
Oh,
These
those
alcoves seem to be
traps at?
dusty.
Press the attention
Yeah.
to clean them.
Yeah.
Do
It's
the
got,
opposite now.
10 foot tall, 10 foot wide, dusty alcoves.
Can I use my broom to sweep one of them?
Which one?
Well,
She wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, as
I
you're
guess. Wait. So the alcove.
as you're
Are those little...
yeah, exactly.
Statues
I'll
in
do
there,
that
aren't
one.
That one. So as you're like floating down, and so you're like,
They're
huh?
not there now.
Yeah.
And you take the moment to get off, and it's like, hey, you guys waited
Unless I
for
think it's a different
Vakis to
hallway.
dirty that room, so give me a second.
You're gonna clean it
And
up.
yeah, you sweep that area clean.
Woo. I don't find.
What about the rest of you guys? You're just standing in the middle of the hallway.
And this random alcove.
I'm trying to learn her technique, see if I can transfer that sweeping
Is
technique
this
into
gonna-
battle.
There were statues in there.
Can I use their wand of
There were
secrets?
statues in there at one time, right? Or
You want to take a closer look to see if you see like imprints on the ground where there was
Well, I'm
statues?
trying to.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought I
Which
remember
one
the
The
specifically?
sweeping technique's like, can I somehow do the sweeping technique, but with a sword to potentially help with my
All right, get in there
blocking
close and give me a perception check. Yeah.
can I do divine sense?
It might be in the wrist.
17.
Sure. So you take a moment, like sweep away the dirt, and looking for like a pedestal or a base or some sort of sign that there used to be a statue there, and no,
I
you
must
don't
be
see.
thinking of a different hallway or something. Then.
Probably.
Can't you click on it?
Yeah, you don't see any signs that anything was ever in these hallways. It's just
There are
oddly
pictures on the
dusty.
It says
wall
affected,
or-
anything
Yep.
affected by the Halo spell.
Okay.
This is the one to
So I'm
look
gonna do
at.
divine sense, which is an action you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Halo spell, or know the location of any celestial being or dead within 6 feet. That is not.
Within how far?
60 feet.
For celestial fiend or undead.
Yes. Or the
Interesting.
Halo spell. Also, if
Hallow.
you're still pregnant,
You do get the sense that the jelly bean is still in there a little bit.
take the little.
Well, it's not that you did it.
You do also get the faint undead
Oh,
within 60 feet.
there is undead within 60 feet. It's something near us that's undead.
It doesn't say you can pinpoint direction or anything, right? You just sense that they're within your presence.
You can
Within
detect
60
it
feet.
until the end of your turn, so you can sense. It just says sense.
Yeah.
Anything affected by the Halo spell. Within
Unlike,
60
I think the locate object is like you can pinpoint the direction
Oh.
and how far, or whether or not
Yeah.
they're moving.
You said you saw undead within 60.
Yes, there's an
Is my
undead.
pearl going
I'm
to?
not quite sure what it is.
What's the range on the pearl again?
50, which is why I'm asking.
15?
15.
Where are you?
Should we put it in our order?
Wait, which one were you sweeping?
That one you
Oh,
were
wait.
That one, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I
one?
moved the wrong person.
You guys are similar because you both have long swords. Yeah.
Then I would be dead.
Long swords.
Because I was watching her sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Alright. You sense it, but I don't.
Yeah, we'll say Oz.
That would be help pinpoint it.
Put Oz closer to Elric up in front there. You guys are kind of taking point near the door. Yeah.
I sense it somewhere else.
Which means it might be further ahead if you sense it and I don't.
You want to come over here?
It's always.
I don't know, she done sweeping.
Are you done sweeping? I thought so.
Satisfied
Yeah.
with your-
Yeah.
Okay, this yes.
She takes the time to clear that area, and it looks clean now.
Yeah.
Are you
I mean,
done with
really,
yours?
you just sort of spread it around into the hallway because you don't have a dustpan to collect it. But
Yeah, it is what it
it's
is.
It's
just,
just a pile in the hallway. Yep.
but there's no like obvious writing or anything special about the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well.
No, you still don't quite.
Can I check a different one?
If you want to, yeah. But
right.
your pearl does
I
not
wrapped it, I
glow.
got it wrapped in leather,
Yeah.
now it's around my wrist.
Because they're all gonna be like the same thing.
That's why. So you mentioned undead.
Maybe.
I was like,
But I
my
guess
pearl
I
should be
can't
glowing
really-
then.
I don't know.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, it's not.
Is it glowing now?
So give me your perception check. And over there where you are, it is not
Oh,
glowing.
I had to reroll one.
Okay, so
It's
it's
right at the edge.
it's between that 60 and 50 then.
9.
A 9.
Because I'm lucky.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you sort of like keep low as you walk over into this area, and the floor gives way.
No.
And
Bye.
athletics check.
I found something.
Let's see how far. The creature that steps onto the alcove falls through the floor and plummets to the bottom of the pit, taking damage as normal. Doesn't tell me how deep it is. Hang on.
Nymeria the second. No. No. No.
Nymeria
No.
the third.
No. No.
You take 2 points of damage.
Oh, 2. That's not bad.
Oh,
Ouch.
I am so sorry. I misread that. I thought it said 10 feet.
Uh-oh.
It's 100 feet?
Are you serious?
Oh, no.
How many more dice is that?
Oh yeah, I already took the damage, doesn't count.
Yeah, you made a mistake. Too bad.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to roll them all twice.
Was broom it.
Yeah.
Avante.
I found something!
Essentially, yeah.
I don't know if I can technically see her from here though.
Well, no, but you can go down with your broom.
Yeah.
Break your broom down.
How close do you have to be for Featherfall?
I think.
I think you have to
To
see
see
your
him is the
target.
problem
I think.
too. Yeah.
Where'd it go? There it is.
You
It has to be
just came
60
back to
feet. 5 falling creatures within range.
You have to see them.
It doesn't say.
It does not say spit. It just 5 fallen creatures within range.
Yeah, within 60 feet.
So
I mean, I think I could do it. That's 60
And
feet.
yeah, it can take action whenever you or a creature within 60 feet of you falls. Nothing about seeing it.
so
If you just know that
You-
she fell,
yeah.
and hopefully she's with
You have the option to cast it if you want.
Okay.
Okay. You have the spell slot for it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll
Okay.
do Feather Fall.
You do. So you begin to like fall really, really quickly, and then suddenly you begin to glow. So you can take that 5 hit points
I
back.
didn't know. I didn't have to see it.
Yeah, it takes
No,
quite a
I
while
obviously thought you had to see it too.
Yeah.
until. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Good to know. And whenever anybody falls, yell it out.
Don't.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, there's no light in this hole, and you have no way to
I have
see.
no vision.
So after
Can I like pull out
after
my
like
lighter?
25 feet, it begins to get real dark and scary, and you continue to fall at a slow pace and not being able to see.
Can I get out
It
my,
is such a
my
weird
lantern?
feeling. You've got time while you're falling. Sure.
Really slow. I'm like, I'm shit. I can't see.
I was like, you're at 60 feet per minute, so and it's 100 feet deep.
How long does the spell last?
1 minute.
So shoot.
this might be the right time to learn that secret word.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. After unfortunately,
You're still gonna take some because you
Yeah.
still end up falling towards the end. Yeah, 11, 12, 13. You take 13 from the fall.
What was that roll that you did before the
10d6. It actually wasn't that bad. It was only like 26 or 27. I didn't roll very
that's a
well.
lot.
Considering, but still.
Yeah. But you finally
Don't wanna get my
touch down
lantern.
as you're floating for a moment. You're like, oh, okay. So then, like you pull your backpack out, and then you're having to feel your way for your lantern.
Yeah.
You finally manage to get your lantern out. And like, oh right, tinderbox. I need the and like you go to reach for that, and all of a sudden, ah, you just start to free fall again
Ah, shit.
for that last 40 feet, and you hit the ground, and then and then now you begin to rummage for your tinderbox. I'm gonna say,
Nymeria the second.
Yeah, I fell and it kind of hurt. Thank you for the feather fall. For a minute. What do I see with my lantern?
okay, so I'm gonna ask for a dexterity check at disadvantage because you're trying to spark your tinderbox in complete darkness. By feel, you find your flint.
Looks dark down there.
16. Okay, so you do manage to get once you get one spark, you're like, oh, okay, there's my lantern. You get it lit up. It appears to be a rough-hewn pit, 100 feet deep. Good news is rough-hewn means there's a lot of like rocks and stuff sticking out, so it's not going to be terribly hard to climb out. It's not like
Okay.
smooth 100-foot drop.
I was lucky
But-
that I didn't hit some rocks on the way down.
Yeah. You might have bumped a couple, but at your slow speed, it probably didn't hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, thankfully there's no like spikes at the bottom. It doesn't even appear to be really that much dust, so
Is there any? I don't see any bad guys.
Why the hell is there? a
nope.
hole?
It's only a 10 by 10
Make
hole.
or shape something by cutting or chopping a material such as wood or stone.
I wasn't sure what the word you said. So.
Oh, hewn.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I can't actually define that. Like I would recognize.
It was
and
made
know how
without
it-
modern tools.
Yeah. And the rough choppiness of
Yeah.
it, like it was made with
Alright,
probably
so
crappy
passes.
I guess I start climbing.
I don't
Well,
think I have
I
any
can
of
use
those.
my broom to send it down there, but it only does, I think, 50 feet at a time.
Yeah, but we have no.
But can't you just toss it down?
Yeah, I mean.
We're not necessarily in that much of a
Just
hurry.
go down
You
and
just
break
send your
it.
broom down to grab her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
break it.
can we both?
I wonder
Yeah,
how far I
she's a
can
tiny
climb
little-
up.
She's tiny.
She's tiny. You can just go get her.
Yeah.
No, there's
okay.
that too. It's still 50 regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I can just go down and get her.
Sweet.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down on my broom and get her and fetch her.
Okay.
Fetch her.
It's a bit tight, and sometimes you might have to wiggle your broom a little bit to get the right angle to float down.
The angle of the dangle.
Exactly. But it is certainly possible. You guys are so concerned that you're like looking down this hole. You're just starting to reach to the bottom
And your pearls.
I'm
when
still looking
your
now.
pearl
I'm still
begins to
looking
glow.
towards the door.
Oh, run away, guys.
I sense it.
I would say
It's
I
coming.
think we should just go.
I feel
yeah.
it.
Run.
It's like
Do you want to come back in the
vibrating.
hole?
I assume my pearl's glowing.
Yep.
Everybody get in the hole.
And the door opens
Stuck.
It's glowing. It's closer.
to reveal
Hey,
this,
look.
this large zombie creature
Oh, wonderful.
with Spite Howardell basically underneath his legs as he's walking through.
Oh, hi, buddy.
The small child wizard. Oh, hey, golly gee, adventurers! What are you guys doing down here?
Well, we had some unfinished business, and then we were actually on our way down.
Yeah.
Then we ran into you.
I fell
Just trying.
On your way
to-
down?
Yeah.
Well, I found Hallister's greatest treasure.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was wondering if you guys might be willing to help.
What is it?
What's
Yeah.
the catch? Why you want to share treasure?
Yeah, what is
I only want his spell book, but I suspect that there's some other treasure in there too. You guys can have whatever else you find. I just want the spell book. In fact, I just want to look at it. You guys can take it after I'm done with it.
He's a wizard, right? He just need to write his.
Just need to copy them.
It'll take some time, sure, but I'm really good.
I don't even know
I mean,
the spell.
why
Can
not?
can I do an
Yeah.
insight check?
You sure
Yeah,
can.
That's a good call. I was ready to go. Oh yeah, all right.
Call you Elric the Trustful. Elric the Guppy.
I mean,
The gullibles, there's
Alistair's
what I'm
not
looking for.
necessarily like our friend, right? If we rob him, is he gonna get pissed off?
Yeah, I only got
Well,
a
if
five.
we rob him, of
Fine.
course, I'd get pissed off.
Probably
That's
do.
what I'm saying. I don't know if we're
Well,
gonna
we're
piss
not
off.
robbing him.
Remember, he's like a 12-year-old boy.
He's just a kid that said he found his treasure
Yeah,
and he
but
wants
he's
his
walking with
book.
an undead, so
Then maybe that's his magic.
probably.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it wouldn't be the undead guy. It was a half ogre.
Oh.
Oh.
Remember, he had that friend that was like reading the book
Oh,
upside
yeah.
down. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, honestly, I thought it was something
A
different.
zombie. Yeah, not a zombie ogre, just a half ogre.
The other half's not zombie.
Maybe. He's got clothes on. You can't see his bottom half.
Half zombie, half.
How are you guys doing? You guys look like a little worn out, man.
Yeah.
Well, me and Nihilus are sticking together over here, and I want to say I really insist on you guys helping us out.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, I only got a 5 on my insight, so.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Oh, would you get 5?
I got a 5.
All right. Well,
Seems
Yeah.
like a cheap
I don't feel
liquor
much.
kind of kid.
keep an eye on tomorrow. Follow me this way. And he's gonna walk, but still keeping his eye
Uh-oh.
backwards.
So I was curious. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll the bow to see how this is gonna go, and I rolled snake
Yeah.
eyes.
So technically, you two are
So,
still in
yeah.
the hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're coming up and we're
I'm
just
coming up.
walking.
Yeah.
away.
I'm like,
But
we're
I
if
don't
you guys-
want them to
We're not
know that
leaving.
they're in the hole.
That's what I'm saying. If you guys,
Spite, right?
Got it.
Yeah.
We hear what's going on though, right?
That's
Well, I
what
guess
it
it's
is.
100 feet away technically.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
Blue dice.
yeah, probably not. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Are
never
you guys
sure.
following willingly?
I was.
Yeah.
You see someone-
Everybody?
Oh, there it is.
I was gonna wait for them.
Fishing around.
I dropped it.
I'll go with you guys.
I'll go with this guy.
Yeah. He will stand and make like enough room that you guys can squeeze by him, but he's standing there watching you as you do. Until only Ozmeros is left, and then he's gonna be looking at you. And like, "Ugh. This way.
Exactly.
I'm afraid I insist. He's gonna walk up and try to grab you.
I'm gonna dodge.
No, thank you.
Not touchy.
No touching.
Not touchy.
All right. I'm gonna roll. It'll be a grapple check, basically. He has disadvantage, but
I'm little.
exactly. So instead of him having advantage on the check because he's bigger than you, I'm gonna make it a straight roll on my end, straight roll on your end. Your choice is dexterity or strength.
I can't do disengage. Nimble escape. What am I rolling? Skill 1?
Strength or dex.
Bigger dex.
Oh,
Like strength.
Strength. So
Lucky number.
13.
Yeah, he manages to get his hand around you, but you quickly break his fingers apart and not break them, but you know when someone goes to grab you and you do like the pop to pop their hands. So you do that with his fingers against you and manage to duck and avoid the grapple. Oh, actually, what did you say your total was? Oh no, 7 for me.
It's really loud.
It was 13.
Yeah. And I really don't want to roll initiative on you.
I was like, give me a second.
Why? Why need second?
1,000.
Come this way.
I have to pee.
Come on.
Okay.
Just come.
I'm gonna go over here.
Follow
I'm gonna
the
pee.
group.
And the thing that I can play.
Yeah.
You made a pile of it. Might as well go use it.
He's gonna follow you.
Really?
Yeah.
He
Anyways.
insists.
Draw an arrow.
The rest of
Draw an
you
arrow.
come into the room, and through the wall steps Nihilus Jow, the one who, the red priest of Thay, bald-headed. I actually have his name. Oh, look at that! Remember, he was the evil one that murdered one of the tiefling sisters after you guys drank the juice. Yeah. And you notice a fresh zombie over here that looks an awful lot like.
What's her face?
Yeah.
Hey, what's her face? I didn't know
You
her
left
very
her there?
Mm-hmm.
well. Yes. No, that's great.
There's also a giant ogre
The one that you
zombie.
killed.
Oh.
Oh, that's the ogre zombie.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, we didn't technically just leave screen on.
You notice his attitude, Spite, sort of changes now. He's like, you adventurers can't be as smart as you think you are. Or something like that. Are you done peeing? Are you going to come nicely?
I'm still it was a lot of water.
All right, he's coming at you again with a...
We grab you.
Yeah.
And we won't be around if you go down.
Son of a bitch.
Well, roll.
You gotta beat son of a bitch. Come on.
I think you will.
16.
Yeah, you avoided again.
Like, dude, it was a lot, and now I have to poop.
Nihilus, go check on him.
You just scared the shit out of me.
He nods and begins heading that way. I'm pretty sure we're the last remaining mages here on this level. But I promise you, and I mean no harm to you guys, I just need your help. And the room up this way, you guys can see it at the end of the hallway there, is Hallister's private sanctum on this level. I've peered inside. Using detect magic, I've deduced that there are 9 arcane locks on the door at the end of the hallway. But there's also a floating ghost skull with a long beard that's floating around inside there. A trap for sure. I can take care of the arcane locks, but I need somebody else to take care of the trap, or at least distract it long enough that I can do the job.
That would be ours.
And so then the deal is just a spell book and we get the rest of it.
All I need is a spell book. Whatever else is in the room is your guys'. Then we part ways. You do what you need to do.
The thief is in the hole. I'm fishing
Oh, I
for
thought you
him.
went together.
Yeah. Nihilus pokes his head through.
Oh, well, you
In
just
there while you
like,
guys are out doing
Mundar, what's going on? By this point, have you guys levitated up, or are you intentionally hiding?
I would think we levitated up because I don't think we technically know what's going on.
Right, so you just sort of pop up and whoop,
Yeah.
and then the big ogre guy
Well, I
sees
figured
you.
that you guys
Oh,
came up during all that time when they were in there talking.
yes, because he went to this side, because he went to go pee over here. He looks over at you. Oh,
I was
you
hoping
all.
he was facing me, and I could
Tricky.
just tell him to, like, stay down. I wanted to tell them to stay down.
And
Oh,
Nihilus
he's
is in the
looking
room
at
as
me
well.
to try.
All of you this way. What are you guys doing? Come with us.
What? Where? Why? Where are we going?
What's going on, Ozzy?
What are we doing?
Spite has a plan, but we need your guys' help. Just do what he wants, and you guys will be fine.
So did everybody else go over
Your
there?
friends are already this way. Yes.
Okay.
Don't resist too much, they're gonna
I
attack
guess.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hurt. So
Now do you come?
I'll come. I'll come.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, but
I'll
I'll go.
go.
Might as well. All of our friends are there.
I don't think we went.
Right.
I
Okay.
don't think it's good to split up, so.
No.
You see Spite do like a head count real quick. And just, okay, now you're all here.
Now we're all here.
So I assume you guys have had some trouble on the way here, which means you're probably tapped. I've had some trouble on the way here. We're a little spent, but not used up. You seem to be worse off than us, but...
Assuming that we're all caught up, since we were behind a little bit.
Oh, sure.
He knows where the book is?
I assume it's in there. I've never seen what's on the other side of this door.
Inside of that door with the trap.
I've already been. I assume you know that I'm... Well, if you haven't heard, I'm the reason the school is shutting down.
Why?
I was correct in my assumptions that the headmaster Hallister was not the real Hallister, but it was indeed an Arcanoloth in disguise. I snuck into his office while you guys were providing a great distraction, which thank you. I meant to pull you aside and ask for your help, Vakis, but you just did it on your own. I couldn't have asked for a better distraction than to gather the whole school together in one room. I didn't expect anyone to be in Hallister's office, so I was surprised to see the Arcanoloth, but me and my friend, we can handle ourselves. But the spellbook I found in there was clearly a decoy, so This room has to have the real thing.
Well, how do we know it's in there when Hallister left? What, didn't he take it with him? I mean, wouldn't he take it with him?
Yeah.
If it's his spell book?
No, no.
It's kind of weird that you're looking.
No wizard only has one copy of a spell book. Especially when
Yeah,
you
but I
have
don't
an
think you
entire
would just leave it
dungeon
all willy-nillys either.
behind some great.
Behind the
Right.
diner, game locks, and a floating skull.
I find it
beard.
highly probable
Well,
that
I mean, that beard's
But
probably gonna be the worst thing out of all
I
of
wouldn't
it.
leave it in some random school and say, okay guys, just have fun.
Regardless if
Bye.
it's a book, something's in there.
Hallister
Exactly.
likes to reward people for completing
There
his
might be a weapon,
challenges.
There's something.
which is gonna be my focus. Weapon?
Well, I'll unlock
Well,
it
let's
if
do
I
it.
can.
No, they're kind
We have to fight the skull
wizards are
thing.
unlocking.
Yeah.
Brainstorm
We'll
the
have to
table,
fight
fighting the
whoever's
skull
in
with the
there
beard.
for-
No, you need beard.
How about you, Warlock?
Do you
Can you
have
cast the
any
knock
idea?
spell?
Knock? No.
You want to teach it to him?
I
Bard,
can knock.
can you cast the knock spell?
I don't think so. I see a knock spell.
Well, then it's on me and
Who's
Nihilus.
there?
And as I said,
Anybody have some healing?
there are 9 of them, so it will take us
I don't want to use any more spells.
4.5
to heal
turns
myself.
to get the door
You
open.
need to heal
So we
yourself.
have to survive for
I
I'm not gonna
assume-
use one to heal
You
myself.
two are the healers now.
Who?
You guys. I
It's
have,
you and me.
no, I have one spell slot. So
I
I
don't
told
have
you two are the healers for doing this fun.
Oh my god.
I've said it several times. I don't know what else to say. I'm tapped.
I have 2 1-level spells,
Yeah. And lay hands, right?
and
You just
which I
gotta-
used a lot of them on her right now.
And I can only
It is
rage
what it
one
is.
more time.
And I have 1-level spell up there.
Well, this guy says that they're not doing so well either. Maybe we should take a rest before we start doing all this.
Everybody died on the last one. I
Opening
have so
locked
many
doors.
spells.
Yeah, I
We could
have
certainly
1
benefit
third
from a
level spell, and
long
that's
rest, but
number 5.
I fear that would tip the balance of our situation,
Go for it.
giving too much power to you guys. We're gonna do this, or
Oh, like
we're
right
gonna
now?
make you do it.
We're in for
Right
it.
now. I got 5 superiority die. We got this.
Skull. Or them.
Who are we racing against?
I want to go in the
That
room.
skull.
Really
Okay,
bad.
yeah, so do I.
Huh?
And we don't
Racing,
actually
what do
have
you
a
mean?
way in
Well,
there.
you want to do it right now. You don't want to rest for a few hours. Who else are you expecting to go after this then?
If time goes by, our leverage in this negotiation disappears, with all of you at full strength.
I guess.
So
They don't want us to
I think
fight.
it's
Because then they think we'll
They're
betray
gonna,
them.
We're gonna
they're gonna
do
try
it.
to intimidate
And the
us.
longer tenuous allies stay together, the more time there is for betrayal. This is not my first time.
I guess.
I may look young,
just
but I
wasn't
assure you,
thinking about that.
I am more qualified than any of you at this table, at this meeting.
This gathering.
There isn't really a table, but he certainly seems much more eloquent and advanced for a 12-year-old boy.
That's what I'll do.
Let's do it. There's treasure in
That's
there.
a lot of masking for a 12-year-old boy.
If there's something dangerous back here, you'll help us, right?
I will focus on the locks. I assume once the door is open, the trap should stop.
Are your friends gonna help us?
Wait a minute. So yeah, we need to figure that part out.
You're opening locks
That's
with
why
our
we're here. We're here to clear
warlock.
it.
We
Yeah,
are the
You guys are to
cleaners.
keep it busy.
Yeah.
Is-
Whatever
are
the
your
trap
friends-
is, I have no idea what the skull is going to do.
Are your friends
once
gonna
we
help
enter the
keep
room.
it busy? While you and our warlock is busy?
If you wish, come this way. Take a look into this room, but do not step into it, I warn you. Lead you all up to the room. And I'm just going to poke open the door.
Yeah, it's one of those.
The door swings open to the east. You hear it like thunk against something, just by barely peering your head, and you can see that there's a statue in the southwest corner that looks like an elephant man. There's like a dais, a raised platform in the northern corner with 2 giant doors. Each side is at least 10 feet wide, probably 15 feet tall. They're carved with all these like demonic faces. There's a huge floating spectral skull. 11-foot tall statues of elephant head man standing in the corners, southern corners. The dais, devil-faced door. It seems to be closed. And floating in front of the door is a giant ghostly human skull with a long beard.
A bearded skull.
That sounds. Doesn't Alistair have a beard?
It appears to be
Not a lot of people.
made of almost pure magic for
I wish I could.
casting You can cast Detect Magic and see the 9 locks, I'm sure, if any of you have the ability to cast that spell.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna have to keep that thing busy while you unlock the doors.
That's the plan.
Okay.
While we unlock the doors. He looks over to Nihilus.
And your friends are gonna help us distract this big school thing, right?
I don't see a reason to risk them.
Well, we're risking ourselves. I mean, this is a team effort, right?
And we need an exit strategy in case things go south.
So do we.
Man.
Yeah, what's prevent your guys from attacking us once we take care of that skull? So they'll be behind us, our most vulnerable spot.
Why don't we just split?
Some of you want to stay back? I'll tell you what.
Okay, so try to run away.
He looks over to Nihilus and begins to you can see him whispering something very softly, but almost no sound comes out, and Nihilus thinks.
He's gonna try to push us into this door right now.
I was gonna say, it's we're either fighting
We
the
can
skull
have-
thing or we're fighting them. Maybe potentially even both.
I don't care, Nihilus, it's happening. You may take Nihilus's newest zombie.
They want us all in there.
Split.
You wanna stay back?
You wish to split and move on? The way to level below us is right there.
No. Some people stay back, some people distract the skull.
It's a little tiny room. You're
Why
already
you stay in the
stuck
hall?
in there.
Stay in the
You
hall.
guys just gonna stand around while we do all the work?
Well, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No,
At least
I'll
go in
and
and
I'll be the distraction. I don't
Well, that's
care.
what
but
Yeah,
I
just
just
run
trying
away.
to do.
I didn't want somebody there for next.
That may play in your
Okay,
favor.
so
If
question.
you're magic users, no offense, Mr. Vakis, but if you can't cast Arcane Lock, I'm not sure how useful you'll be in there.
Just in case you try to run away, steal whatever's in there, fucking book it.
So you wanna stay out?
Well, you have to go in, right? Because you can unlock
Who's the
door.
most knocked out right now?
guys are gonna unlock the door.
Oh.
I have about half health, but I got all my superiority die, and I have.
Do you guys wish to remove yourself so you can
Yeah.
have your own little
We're
huddle
gonna-
away from
we're
everyone?
gonna
I'm just
talk
stop you right there
about it.
before you guys start talking about stuff.
Well, they let us is the thing.
We're building a strategy. Go on.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all.
they'll stay in the north, but anywhere you guys can go south of the room, and if you want to ask, give us a moment to strategize and talk it over, weigh our options. Because he did just give you the option to walk away. If you just wish to mosey on through and just kick out, that's fine too.
I thought you wouldn't let us do that earlier, so why is he letting us do
He didn't
that?
want to. He didn't want you guys to wait around and for a long rest and then go try it in the morning.
No, we gotta do it now.
If you're gonna do that, he'll just try it himself in the morning when he's fully powered up.
We don't need us
He
around.
doesn't need you at all, exactly.
And we don't get a cut.
Yeah.
So with that, you guys are allowed to move to the southern half of the room.
Yeah, because I got half health, but I got all my superiority die. Just stay close to somebody, I can bait and switch, and I can up my AC.
I'm about where
And
you
that's
are.
gonna be the best thing that I can really provide. I mean,
I say if we split into two functional.
Yeah, I would be going in.
It's one
Because
person
I have,
that can heal.
I still have
one
spell
tank.
and I have pretty good health right now, and I still can use
I
defense.
have half
And I can heal.
health
Don't split all the healers in one group
No,
and
I
all the
would, I
DPS
would
in
definitely
another
go in
group.
and then
Yeah.
you can
I
bait.
have 3 slots left.
Plus I have protect what is it? Resistance to spell.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
go
go
in,
over.
we
Go
defeat
wherever
the
Oz
skull.
goes. Let's go take that skull.
If they want to betray us, it's always whoa, we'll just leave. And then we go down to the next level.
No, I have a little less than half the hit points.
You think we'll be able to kill them after we've killed the skull?
I have
After
zero.
taking all of that damage in that fight?
They're fucked up.
Yeah, you can hide underneath 42.
Yeah, but they're not going to be taking any more damage and using any more spells while we
Alright,
will.
it depends on what's behind the doors.
I want to open it, dude.
Hey,
I
what if
want
it's
to
not-
fight.
Mythic the thing is,
I got my second win.
as long as
I can do it.
42's next to him or anybody's next to him.
Let's
you get
see. See a mythical weapon and die because I want it, or go live. And potentially get that mythical weapon later.
So do you want to stay
You don't know you're
outside?
gonna die?
I think we should all just go in. I think we have a
we
better
should
chance
all
if
go
we're
in.
all in.
I think we should all go in. If we're gonna go
and trying to
in,
go in.
at least go in and just hang out in the corner.
You can separate
So-
the two piles of people.
Yeah, there you go.
But what if the fucking skull has an AoE, dude?
Yeah,
Just all
very,
get fucking
very
shot.
true, very true.
Yeah, the last
We
call.
know.
The last call.
I got-
keep everybody
I
up
got a-
anymore.
I got a couple of counter
No more
spells.
mass cure wounds.
Yeah, but how useful is it going to be when we go in, we all go down? The healers try coming in to heal us.
With counter
they go
spell,
down.
I don't get to
No,
know what spell it
Because I
is,
can only
right?
heal you guys to a
Correct.
certain point, and
Okay.
as soon as you get a hit and
So
you
let me
go
know if
back
you're
down,
casting
it's
So
kinda
yeah, and the one hint on that, so I've been thinking about it, and
Because I would want to know if it's high enough.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I was going to lead to. Is I will tell you the level, or at least like it seems like a high level, because a low level spell would be like when you shoot it off really quick, but a higher level spell, needs more. So
it looks like she's really ramping up for something.
Yeah, I would try to say something along the lines of like it looks like a spell you've cast before, or it seems something out of your knowledge.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like if it's out of your knowledge, that's my clue that it's probably higher
Take
level
the
or
risk.
something you don't know.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
if it's something you've cast before or seems relatively similar to your range of magic, it's maybe a 1 or 2 off of you.
Because if you want
I will give you some
split,
hints.
I can see like the split isn't away, but you guys are still close. So you guys are right outside the
Yeah,
room.
we're
and
just
then rush
outside the room
in.
waiting. Just in case, like, what if you guys walk in, there's like AoE that fucking
So
fireball.
then,
Boom.
what would the teams do? We got 6.
Well, I think a
7?
fireball can go around the corner, so if that
Seven.
door is open, it's still gonna get you
I'm
guys.
around the corner. I'm in the hallway.
I'm like,
Are we
he
so-
can cast from a distance. Like he doesn't
We
have
can
to be in
step
the
up
room.
if shit happens.
Yeah, like they can still step up and go in.
Like,
Okay.
what if, like, I want to know if any
No.
of them can help heal us, like, if
Nah.
we're getting a little hurt. I know they don't really
There's
care about
always-
us as
Like,
much,
we
but,
go-
like,
They
it's
don't
part
have
of the
to do
teamwork.
You
right?
3
The answer's
outside.
already no.
You 3 outside.
Wizards don't have
Let's
access to
go in.
cure wounds. I'll tell you
None
that.
of these guys do?
They're all zombies.
Being a wizard,
Yeah.
you don't have access to those
It's
spells.
like the death side of magic.
So it would be them
well, I
two
get that, but
outside.
I was
Vakis wants to
hoping.
go in, so
I didn't
it
realize
would be
they
them
were
two
all
outside, and you.
yeah.
So you 3,
Nasty.
and then us 4
Okay.
go in.
Things like, yeah.
And then if
I
she
like
goes
that
down,
split.
then you'll come in.
I think that's
Because you guys have range to even back up through the door too.
I'm super tanky too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that doesn't matter if you're around the corner.
no, like if the
our
zombies try to
backup
attack us from behind or
Basically,
something, you know
he's
what
our
I mean?
he's our backup tank in the back.
Yeah, we'd also do it as a second wave kind of thing too. Instead of throwing all of our cards out. Then you stay close.
Well, I can sneak attack and stuff, so.
Yeah, we'll stay.
Ooh.
Also,
Yeah.
you have,
Yeah,
and
buddy.
then also
Oh,
you
yeah,
have-
I'm definitely
Like
down
you
for
take 2 hits. and
Okay,
you're
we're
pretty
going.
I'm hoping for a weapon in
Yeah.
there, something that they won't care about.
I can try and hide behind the bigger guys.
Cool.
That's the idea.
I think we figured
And
it
I'm gonna
out.
try to
Those
bait and
spellbooks are
switch
worth
with
money.
with
Let me know
the
when you guys wanna
but
reapproach
Yeah.
I don't know
the
if
wizards.
I'm gonna end up needing the AC for it.
You guys
I might
ready to go
take the
in?
AC. I'm going.
No, you take the AC. I'm not.
Do I notice any
I'm
of
pretty
these
good.
So it's gotta
dead
have
guys
somebody
over here
who-
look like animate
I'm
dead
pretty-
targets?
Unless I use lay on
And
hands.
there-
all
there has to be a
the time.
humanoid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately they're not humanoids.
That's
Nothing
me
dead
using
on the
lay on
ground.
hands, so
I'm pretty sure it has to be humanoid, because then that determines if it's a
Yeah.
zombie or a.
Well, with skeletons, I'm a little more relaxed for you, but these guys definitely look like they're fresher blood. In fact, Professor Bring, warned you that there were guards to the exit of this level, which was behind the invisible wall, right? There's an invisible wall here and there again. And the first time you were escorted by Professor Bring, so the guards didn't attack you. But apparently they're dead now. There's 2 here. There's one like half sticking out of the wall here. And you also saw Nihilus step out of the wall there, so a good indication that it's probably the same thing on that side.
Alright, is that what we're doing?
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
This
I'll
one's
stay
you.
back with- come on.
We're
I'm
coming
going
this
in.
way.
I guess.
Right here or something.
Whoops, almost, that was close. Where am I going? I'm going in with you guys, right?
I thought it was gonna be you, Cathbad, and Wally in the hallway.
Yeah, I was gonna be in the hallway.
She was gonna do the
I was gonna be in the hallway too.
Because she's not
Oh,
doing
so
so
then
well.
us 3. Then let's do that. Well, if she stays in, it's gonna be 4
So-
out, 3
I
in.
think health
Wonderful,
wise,
you've
you
all
are-
agreed to help.
Yeah, I think your health and my
1,
health
2,
are
3.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Oh, so you're coming with
I
me
did,
then.
but I had a whole bunch of. I rolled a whole bunch of dice in a short rest, so we're good.
Then who do I have
This
that I'm
one I should have
supposed
rolled a
to?
couple more.
This
I
is
know.
Feels like
That's what I'm like. I should have probably just wasted all my time.
We're right at the door.
I didn't know.
Reaches will
Look at this massive people coming in.
I am
Here for this.
I'm out of it.
Great. We're gonna
I
die.
I use all of them.
I'm
Now
like,
they
I
have
still
3
have.
remaining. We went through a lot.
I was like, I only get half of my back, so.
Well,
it's like-
we all did.
All right.
I know, so that's why I only.
You see Spike look over to Nihilus and go, "It's okay. Let's drink them now." And they pull out little tiny flasks and open them up. Oh God, that stuff is terrible.
I want one.
We took the last of the regen juice.
Sure.
What a bunch of swirl guys.
In a moment of crisis, that should have been the first place you went.
Help us
I'm
help
gonna take the
you.
healing
Come on
potion
now.
before I go in there.
If you want,
Whoa.
you certainly can.
Are you going in?
The door has sort of swung closed by itself over the time when you guys were communicating. So,
Can we, well, I guess it wouldn't really count as a surprise round, but we have ready attacks for opening the door and then trigger it?
well, I suggest Nihilus and I run in first and immediately cast the first arcane locks. So, boom, 2 will go right off the bat. It'll trigger the trap, and then
Then we gotta draw aggro.
try your best. Everyone agreed on the plan?
Yeah.
All right, so everyone else is bunched up. Let them in the front.
How are we gonna know that you guys need us in there? I guess we're just
We're
kind of standing
going-
by
the
watching.
code word
Keep
is
the door
help.
open.
Yeah, the code word is help.
Door open.
We're all doing it. And so who is staying? Because,
We're in the
I'm
back already.
staying.
yeah, the big guy will be there just in case somebody decides. Dumar, if these guys don't follow us in, you push them in. I push.
You guys are gonna get grappled, thrown into the room.
All right, let's have everyone go ahead and roll initiative first.
Yeah, we're going in unwillingly. Huh?
Yeah.
So the first thing,
Gotta vote.
dang it, I buried the
Oh, okay, she put
character.
that pipe.
Yeah.
I was looking at Delilah and she looked up, and so I looked out and see you punched over, and I was like, oh no, she's puking. Oh no, pipe.
These two
Not
run
one of those
in,
nights again.
Yeah, that's not
and
bad.
both immediately
I don't know, I
cast
just kind of saw
spells.
you punched over.
This was terrible.
As soon as they begin casting the spells, you notice that the skull, like, you're not me! As it comes to life.
I don't like that.
Nymeria.
What do you do?
I like this.
I'm gonna dodge in case somebody tries to.
Sorry, that was
Push me
naughty
in or
42. You
something.
can't get that sound. That was all.
Yeah, you guys are still in the hallway back here, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
we haven't had
hang
our turn
out
yet.
in the back yet. So
Oh, you're the one not going in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So
That's
if
all
they
you
try
gotta
to push
say.
me in, then
Yep,
I'm
yep,
gonna-
yep, gotcha. 41.
There we go. I was like, oh, I'm not going to respond to
We
that.
got to
Sorry,
make
your health total is 41,
Oh, that's hilarious.
right?
It is, yes.
And it's red on my screen, so like that's what I looked at.
Now I wish I had one more HP, because that would have been cooler. 5, 10, 15. Wait, no.
Let me touch you.
I have to get through you. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So I have to see everything. Yep.
I can't even get to it.
Just stand in the middle of the room and yell. Be tanky.
I know.
You're right, that's not a bad
I
idea.
need like be
Don't
like
provoke.
10.
I can get to there.
Everybody. Everybody stay 10
Right.
feet near me.
10 feet.
10 feet near me.
Okay, well,
Well, her turns to
Different-
Yeah.
get within 10 feet of me.
Yeah.
At least to start,
I'm
but
gonna get 10 feet close to you, essentially.
Eventually.
Eventually.
I got
see,
a team.
here's where having a rake would have to be a good thing. I could throw the rake at him. Okay.
You just need a metal pole, we could ground the skull to the ground and just all electricity will go away.
Is that actually something I can do? Can I dodge? Is that something just anybody can do?
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
can dodge.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna dodge. Or I'm gonna.
You don't ready dodge, you just dodge.
I just dodge. I'm dodgy. I'm dodgy. As I pose in a dodge-like manner.
There you go, bob and weave, buddy, bob and weave.
Oh, my goodness, CJ.
Vakis, you're next.
He used to do that.
Are you also waiting outside?
No, I'm going in.
Okay.
Yeah, he's with us.
It's Waz is the one, right? Or no, Vakis is staying.
Wall-
Or no, Cathbad.
And, or no. I said it because you
I'm
did.
here.
I know. I forget the ranks for eliminated. I think is actually
behind.
higher than the Trulies.
42.
Oh, who's he?
And I'm just gonna
No, I
shoot a couple Eldritch blasts at it, just to see what it does.
Okay.
You didn't get nothing cool for your
What's that?
I have them in there in row.
I have my soul.
Squishy.
I guess that's
Oh,
good enough.
that now.
Oh, you got your soul back.
I got my soul back.
You finished his contract.
I tend to, like, if it's too melty, I'll just put it in like a fridge or something. Or
Yeah, I had like
everything
6
up.
months to do that. So if I didn't, then I was dead. Or she died, I was dead. Yep, Eldritch Blast times 2. Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
And 18.
Go ahead and roll damage for both of them.
Ow, my thumb!
10 plus 4 doubles. 16, so 20
I
for
mean, if they
that
get cut
one.
off, I grow more, so.
And 8, so 28 total.
28 total. You notice as the beams of crackling energy just seem to go right through it.
Yep.
Hit the wall behind it.
No
Forced
force
to laugh
damage.
maniacally.
apple.
Some of them.
No force. I can't shoot Eldritch Blast at it, guys. We're screwed.
That's your bread and butter.
Yes!
Told you to stay outside.
And And then
Bring it back, is.
make sure I get
Got my
was that
back.
10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, that's it for me.
Elric will catch up to me.
All right. Up next is Oz.
Come on, Osmosis Jones.
That's
I
nice.
like that
22.
whole idea. That's so cool.
Oh, wait, I'm confused.
The animated series didn't hold up.
Yeah, what is it when you die?
Oh, yeah.
It's all wasted. Is it Grand Theft Auto?
Fuck, I need to be up.
I don't know.
Or maybe
I
Tony
haven't played
Hawk?
it. No thanks, I have a bill.
So much sugar.
Yeah, I have
Let's
these.
go, though.
What are you doing,
A
Oz?
lot of corn too.
I want to cast Protect
Use it.
from good and evil.
Ooh, let's go.
Okay.
Do you know what that does? Do you want me to read it out?
Read it out, please. Yeah.
Until the spell ends, one living creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. Aberrations, celestials, elemental, fays, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, who are you casting it on?
Target.
That's a good answer.
Who is the target? Who do you wish to protect from fiends, fays,
Elementals and
celestials?
I don't know, do we have any fiends, celestials, and shit like that?
I mean, the zombies are certainly undead.
Is there something else?
You can do a perception check to see if you can figure out what kind of creature this floating skull is, if you wish.
Well, that's
Yeah, I'll do
an
that.
It would be.
That's fine.
Uh,
I don't know.
Oh, laughing like that feels good.
Be careful.
it'd be an Arcana check.
Arcana check?
Yep.
You cast it on with the target.
It said I was finishing the sentence.
Maybe it was asking.
On a
Maybe,
wishing target.
maybe it was a specific
It said a
thing.
willing target.
Yeah.
Jesus, guys.
I know you were still reading, but it was just hilarious how it lined up.
No, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
On the
Arcana.
spell slots.
Arcana check,
I
yeah.
know. Oh, that's true.
That's why I didn't go on there guns blazing too much.
18.
That's also why I didn't
18.
rage yet. I only have the
It
one. I
certainly
have to make sure
seems
I'm
to
doing time or
be
getting-
magical. It's certainly not a creature.
Huh?
Maybe a
Oh, no, I
ghost,
will-
which is
the
technically an
next turn,
aberration,
I plan on raging because I'll
undead,
get within
but
range of it.
probably
At least
not.
a melee.
It seems
but if
like
it chose not to attack me
it's
this
very
turn,
much similar to like a
I
spiritual
lose my only
weapon,
reference.
spectral
I don't
guardians,
want
like
that.
that sort of thing, where it's like a
I need
magical
every
entity
advantage I can
that
get.
can deal damage, but
I mean, if we
judging
can
by
stay
the way
alive, once
Bacchus's
your arcane locks
Eldritch
broken,
Blast
they
just
might
went right
help
through
us.
it may not be
Before we turn on.
tangible and physical to anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think mutual benefit.
See what
Can you stay prepared? Place
That was my
ourselves
action, so I didn't
keenly.
cast it.
In case they decide to, defy, betray us.
Yeah.
We can build up.
So, bonus action.
Bonus
take
action.
what they got, shut the door, hold it shut.
Walk over.
What the fucking skull didn't work? I don't know how well it will. Oh.
Well, the thing is
No,
once the
that's
locks get, then we
All right.
I'm hoping they'll
I
help
can
us if
hide,
the thing's
actually.
still alive once the locks are
I'm
gone.
not small
Sure.
enough to hide behind a corner.
Brings us to Damara's turn, who is going to walk forward and just attempt to push everybody
Me?
forward.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Wolzira first. Do a
I'm big
shove
for a
attack.
medium.
It's
I'm still a medium.
dexterity saving throw or
It's like
I'm sorry,
the
not
only
saving
one of
throw.
us who can actually
Dexterity
grab
or
off
strength
her
check.
and just stop it
Okay.
from moving.
Let me find my
I don't
stuff.
think this is a tangible.
Like,
Yeah,
yes.
there's
Nope,
no
I think it's
original
just
frame.
to hide and survive. That's what it is.
The zombie is
What?
just going to basically
You
willingly
don't
take
go in
it.
all guns a-blazing?
You could try it to see if it
Where
works.
the dexterity is.
I won't know if it works or
Guys,
not.
I don't think we can actually physically hit
That's
anything.
no, because force damage is usually the thing that kind of hits everything.
Is that all?
Whatever, right there.
Well, you know the force of my sword.
Where do I find
Is it a
that?
magical sword?
It's
No,
in
no,
your
skills.
skills.
Strength or
Maybe
Ability.
Oh, it's your main pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't always know though.
Abilities, skills, and
You can
such.
say like it looks like it
Yeah,
hit.
your strength.
I don't know if that means it
so
did or
it'll be a
not.
flat
I,
roll,
if
or you
I
can
do
do a +3.
dexterity, I'll do dexterity.
Yep, and you can just touch the number underneath it, the plus number, and
That's
it'll roll
a
for
tangible
you.
thing by anything.
Yeah.
That's what he kind of was basically stating.
That's
Nothing physical.
21.
Oh.
He rolled a 9, so yeah.
Don't fucking push
He
me!
goes to push you and the zombie at the same time, and you like manage to do a spin, and he sort of like loses his balance, but he shoves the zombie in first and goes, "You go in, you fight."
Don't fucking push me!
But yeah, you managed to avoid it, so sorry.
Yeah.
And with that, the stone golem that is behind the door here begins to come to life, and it starts to push the door shut,
Good. Go there anyway.
giving the zombie.
Alright!
The zombie fails its dex saving throw, so he gets pushed out,
Low on initiative.
and that stone golem is now blocking the door as it shuts the door.
See, I see us running.
Elric?
Go in there. This Juju's
The
magic.
door just got
What
shut
I
in front of
trained
you.
my whole life for.
I've been kicking open doors since we got here.
I'm gonna die.
I gotta try to kick open the door.
Wait,
Is it unlocked?
where's the guy who's...
Well, he's standing in front of it. Is it so it'll be like a shove through the door? I mean,
Basically, I'll give you,
and
it's going to be like a shove attack, but there just happens to be a door in between.
How much do you trust these guys? Because we killed one. We're isolated with it.
You're gonna have to get that zombie guy over there to try
but
to
then
open
we're
the
also
door.
banking that they're gonna be able
Yeah,
to
you
do
see the
it.
wizards look back and go, shit, we weren't planning for that.
What do you mean you were planning for that? How'd you not know those statues would come to life?
You, adventurers, kill that statue.
So leave the skull alone and go after the statue?
Yes, secure the exit.
Okay.
Should we kill the dude? Fuck it.
That's up to you.
I don't know what's going on. I know what I'm doing.
Choices, right?
You're in
Nah, I would have
Sprite said statue, so we're
Elric
up
would
the
have pushed
statue
the
now.
door. He was willing to go. So he's gonna
At the
push
very least,
door.
you can't have 42 and they're smashing things without you.
Correct. So it's a strength.
Correct, yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Opposing dodgily.
Just standing there openly ready to be attacked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
13.
18.
Damn it. Second attempt.
So funny.
11.
15.
Oh.
Sorry. He's larger than you, so he gets advantage.
The door's closed.
Action surge.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is.
what? Okay.
It even shut enough to push the zombie that just got shoved in back out.
That's right. Okay.
Damar looks up and goes, zombie, go back!
Elric be Elric.
Elric, action surge.
Alright.
Fuck.
You see?
No, you don't do
20.
it for that.
Alright. Second time. Yeah, nat 20.
There we go.
Wow.
Or it'd be 23 technically.
23.
Because you don't.
He
get
met it!
Snats on
Yep,
checks.
I'll say you succeed. You managed to shove it 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's up. I just want to make sure the shove, whoever has a player's handbook, I think a shove is up to 10 feet.
I think it's
I
fine.
think it's fun.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You got a nat 20.
But in that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That just means he's
Let
like.
that be
That's
a
only on attacks.
Yeah.
Don't roll the dice.
I don't know. What's
Technically, a shove and grapple are a form of attack, so.
Alright, double the damage.
I forgot the bottle cap was in there. I got to the bottom, like, what the fuck is in there?
Oh, you just about chugged a bottle cap.
I saw it. Does anyone know the Heimlich?
Yeah.
If the DM dies, we all get advantage, right? Give us advantage and I'll kill you.
Permanent inspiration if you save the DM.
I'm gonna say because it was a nat
Yeah.
20 on your end, you can shove it 10 feet.
So you either knock it prone or shove it 5 feet.
I'll give you 10 for the critical if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Boop. Boop. And the door opens with your shove because you're basically like shoulder bashing
I
into
was
it.
trying to run in.
Yeah.
Is Oz alright?
Yeah, because you got.
Yeah, you just get pushed forward.
Well, he's a large, right?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, he's small.
Oh, yeah, technically you can fit underneath the feet,
Yeah, I'm
so
just, I just go under the
10.
feet.
All of a sudden, just
you get to move 5 feet out of
careful
its space
looking
wherever
up.
you want.
stone penis might be weird looking.
And it's an elephant too,
I think I
so
would get pushed technically.
Oh, then out.
dexterity saving throw to miss the dong. No. It's like the South Park game when you got to avoid the testicles.
Yeah.
15.
And that was your second attack on your action surge.
Yeah, 20.
But I'm gonna say it's a critical hit if you want to follow up with an attack, because if you get a critical hit, you get to make a melee attack as a bonus, right?
That is true.
A shove is
These
a
are
type of
technically
attack.
type of attack.
Yep.
It did say in the book. I did read that. It is a type
It's
of
automatically incapacitated. That's what happens.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What?
You succeed automatically if. Oh, no, it's if it's incapacitated.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. There's
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
You can either knock it prone or.
It's either
Or
knock it
move
prone
it
or
5
shove it
feet.
feet 5.
Yeah.
Alright, so then you can let me whack him?
I'll let you. Yeah, yeah.
Because it was critical. We got
That's a
the
critical
10
shove.
feet.
I
Yeah.
won't argue a whack.
If it's incapacitated, it's auto win.
Oh, I should have argued a whack.
That's what.
Actually, I'm going to be precise.
You don't have to roll for it.
Yeah.
Huh?
No. We're talking about something different. You get to reroll it once, don't you?
Not on the
Not on the reroll of the reroll.
No.
Oh, that's the reroll.
That
Sorry.
was, no. That was my precision because I'm trying to add it to that. but
Oh, okay.
only-
Sorry, I thought that was your
It
attack.
only made it 5 plus 8, so 13 to hit.
Unfortunately, that misses.
That's the problem. All right,
Sorry,
lovely. I have a thing.
Is
I
that what you
want
roll for
to do.
damage?
No,
No.
this was my attempt.
No. What die do you roll for damage?
For damage, I roll 2d.
Oh.
All right. Anything else for your
Okay,
turn?
sorry.
Yeah, I'm at bait and switch
All right. With who? Kavak, you're next.
with the guy in front of me.
That would be Kabak. I mean, Vakis.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think.
All right.
Was that you? Was that you that vibrated? Okay.
Cool. So I use 2 of those. We switch. Are you willing to be
I'm
switched
willing to
spots?
switch.
You do not provoke opportunity attacks, just so you know. And
My
then
PlayStation's sleeping.
I
so-
roll a
You gotta download it.
d10
No,
to
it
see.
downloads.
Oh, it did?
I downloaded it
Fuck!
2 days ago. But then I'm just watching the time.
I get one more AC.
I hate that so much.
So I have an armor class of 19 now.
Nice.
Since
Temporary.
it's now midnight. Eastern
All right.
Standard
So
Time.
after your turn,
Oh, that's
Officially the 17th,
the
so
skull, the
it's-
giant
yeah.
flaming
Or the
skull,
sun.
screams again.
That's-
You're not me! And everybody in the room begins to levitate from a telekinesis-like spell.
nice.
You levitate up to the ceiling and then slam back down. Everybody takes 15 points of damage, and you all are prone.
Is it physical
I don't believe in
damage?
prone.
It is the damage of the floor hitting you in the face. Kavach, you're up. The door is now currently open, so if you're in a spot where you can see,
Oh, my butt.
maybe
Yeah,
not,
should've grabbed
because
the enemy and
I could just
knocked
walk
it
around
with
and
the
go
door.
Damara, yeah.
Oh, there's something earthy.
Man, I'm gonna.
You see Damara like having a conversation with
We're all prone, right?
Wolzira, who's extremely pissed off. Like, you don't fucking touch me.
Don't fucking touch me. Oh my god.
Fucking orphan.
Zero takes that
Well,
over.
0.
Oh.
You touched me.
No, something.
In a good way?
No.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
shoved me.
Throw it up in there.
In a good way?
You're like,
Not
I'm
in the
pregnant.
Okay.
You're like, I'm pregnant.
I was trying.
Oh, hopefully not.
No,
I would say hopefully
She's still
not.
pregnant.
No, she was
I
pregnant.
checked.
Huh?
She still is.
She still is, I checked.
She's got one
Wow.
more shot.
at minimum.
Did she take the drink?
She did this morning, yeah.
Yeah, this morning.
So action to summon that. You're gonna do a bonus action or anything with it?
Each day.
Wolzira, you're up.
Okay.
Because we got through the
I don't remember if I was ever on. Well, I know I was on my broom at one point to get,
Yeah.
but I don't think I ever unmounted.
If you want to be, you can. Yeah, there was a bunch of conversation
I'm
and
trying
stuff.
to think.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I tend to think that
count.
Wolzira is just
If
always
this
on her
whole
broom when you
I
can
think
be.
why
Yeah.
not? So I'm gonna just be on it. So he shoved me kind of back, or was I not?
You weren't
Just
shoved.
like you kicked
Yeah,
your
you-
pregnant girlfriend down the stairs.
Oh yeah, so I was
She
kind
no
of
longer
like here.
pregnant. She never was.
Yeah, so
No
I'm
harm,
right
no
here.
foul.
I don't really know what else to do because I don't necessarily want to attack the dude.
I know. I was hoping
You
for
did
it.
see everyone in there just get lifted and slammed.
I did that. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we
Well,
get
what
slammed
the fuck
felt
do I
Yell at
good.
the statue.
Yell at him.
do? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that statue.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll yell at him because where the fuck is my thing? There it is. Yeah. I'll yell at the statue.
So I
You're an
think
ugly statue.
we've done this before. Does it say accept
dad
constructs?
fucking
I don't know.
They have to be able to hear you and understand you.
At a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, so it need not understand you, it
Right.
must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or take 1d4 psychic damage.
Doesn't say anything about not constructs.
They don't say anything
Okay.
about the type.
I was
Wisdom
like, I
saving
would think
throw.
constructs could
Natural
hear,
20.
maybe not be able to understand, and that's where that apply worked.
There's just other spells that like specifically
Say
like
what?
psychic damage just doesn't work on constructs because they don't have a brain.
Oh!
You know what I
You
mean?
know, I didn't think about that, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, so if
But-
I wanted to insult someone, I'd call them a construct.
There you go!
That was a good
That's
takeaway.
one.
Yeah, good takeaway from that. Inspiration, my friend.
Fucking construct.
Construct orc.
Construct orphan.
But yeah, unfortunately they got a 20 on their saving throws.
That's rude.
Oh, wah, wah.
It's a fucking statue, whatever. Fuck that
Zombie's not
statue.
going to do anything.
It's very
Nihilus is going to cast his arcane lock again, so that's 3 of them.
Sitting down?
I keep on walking.
No, he will. Thank you. Stand up and go, oh, Nihilus! Or, sorry, Spite! That wasn't supposed to
Spite!
happen! And he's going to stand up using half his movement in 15 feet.
Don't be a pansy.
Oh, yeah, he's going for the door.
What?
Oh.
Pansy.
You know what? Push him back in.
I can cast Arcane Lock from outside the door. Alright, back to the top of initiative.
No.
At initiative 30, again, all of you begin to levitate. and are slammed back into the
Can I
floor.
grab the enemy before
Wait,
I
how
take
did that
them
happen?
up? Can I grab his
It
leg?
had multiple turns?
It goes at initiative 30 and 15.
Does my thing get hurt because it floats?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna push it down.
Everything gets picked up and slammed back down. Yeah. This time only taking
I can't
6,
try to
7,
grab
8 points of damage. You want to grab what?
His leg.
Yes, because you're close enough to it. The stone golem does not get lifted. I will give you a dexterity check to see if you can hold on hard enough. Sure.
You said 8, right?
8, correct. You look over at like the mages are not graceful at this.
19.
19.
Maybe we should shut the door.
Sure, I'll give it to you. You
Few
take
more
half
rounds.
damage because you don't go quite as high as everybody else. So instead of 8, you take 4.
Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that.
And 8 to him. You notice as like,
I don't like the air.
Nihilus, who's like making his way towards the door, floats up and hits the ground hard. And immediately gets up and like his nose is busted. His face is already bloody. Oh, spite!
What a baby.
Brings us to Nymeria.
Alright, I'm just hanging out in the background here.
That's what I was
What's
doing.
more about? Kind of want to push that guy back.
I was better than you when we started. I was at like 46 or something.
Should I push this guy in?
No, 44. I was at 44. Percentage-wise.
I want to push this guy in.
Okay, you're gonna go to push the zombie in?
Yeah, there you go. Block the door.
Block
from
the
that
door.
other guy coming out.
Yeah.
2 can play this game, guy.
If it gets too bad,
Get in there. Don't let the other guy out. Well, zombies
Yeah.
don't care how.
if it
Zombies.
gets too bad.
Alright, so it's a strength check on your end. With disadvantage because you're smaller
I
than.
think I'm one to just try to shut the door.
You guys get in too much trouble, run to the dude. What have 2 ways to
Fire
fire
it.
safely.
Also, 9.
You rolled a 15. So you try to push him, but it doesn't move.
zombie.
I'll get
Just
to
saw-
there. Is that close enough?
Alright, well,
fire.
and that was my action, right?
What are we trying to get to?
It technically counts as attack, so you can offhand attack as your bonus action.
Okay.
I already
If you
got
want.
splattered.
That guy's trying to leave, and he's the only one that can open that door.
There's 2 guys.
No, it's 2 of them.
And he said he'll do it from.
Him and him.
I'm gonna
Said he's still
stand
working on it.
next to him, the zombie, I guess, then, and
Block the door.
block it. And if that guy comes, I wanna. Can I ready like
No,
a-
because you already used your action.
I'll try to come.
Oh.
We've already had enough gripping.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
walk
but you've
away,
never
I guess.
had Warforged grease.
Yeah, can't I do something to? I can't ready anything when he comes because I've already used my
You already
action.
You already used your action, yeah.
So, well, I guess that's that then.
Alright. Spite's gonna stand up and dust himself. Ah, well, I didn't expect the trap to do that. That's interesting. But we're halfway there. As he casts Arcane Knock. Sorry. Not Arcane
Arcane
Knock.
knock.
Yeah, the opposite.
I'll take it.
He is going to move
So that's 4 out of 9.
up this way as well. Perhaps it won't be as bad in the corners.
Your guy moved.
42.
Yeah, but it takes a turn, so I can't.
Yeah, everybody's prone as well.
Well, getting up only takes 5 for me.
And Vakis will be after that.
Which square is your guy on? Because he's on a cross ring. Huh?
It's fine. Just pick
I know, that color's not.
Because that's advantageous to me, so I'll pick that
Well,
one.
it's just because there's square tiles inside
Yeah,
the room
yeah.
that flex it over.
Like,
No, no,
can we
there's
get, like, a
each
different color
square.
on
It
the
depends on your
I can see the lavender.
Now it looks like I'm on a line. From
Oh.
my angle.
I was saying, it looked like you were like practically on the cross section for me.
But for your
Now-
angle, he's like perfectly in there.
Yeah, that's always the hard part,
Yeah.
which is why it's not that bad. So Kaplow,
Walk up to the stone giant.
I strafed him. There we go. That was what I was looking for. I strafed to get closer to Fire Guy because I don't know.
Because he yelled it out.
Yes, it's just something about his Fire Guy. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but okay.
Alright.
But I was also told by the other guy to attack the stone giant rather than the skull, so sure, why not? And I'm raging.
Alright.
Maybe.
Bonus action rage.
Maybe. Come on. There we go. Scroll! White scroll! I need to click rage. And then I'm going to attack. What's his face? Go all out, do all my normal high jump. High jump? Interesting choice. I don't know.
Shenanigans. I need to
Advantage minus 10. Or
Yep.
minus 5.
No, it's minus 10. 5?
Minus 5.
No,
to
you're right.
roll
It's
plus
5 plus 10.
Yeah.
I don't want more of a disadvantage already. All I know is it's plus 3. Because I go from a plus 8 to plus 3.
Misses, unfortunately.
I did that. Try it again.
That's big. It shouldn't be that hard.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, double 15s. That should count for something. So 18.
18 hits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
You know, I haven't attacked in a while. I totally forgot what the total was. 10 plus 4 plus 3. 17.
17
No,
points of
wait.
damage.
I have to roll. It's 17 plus whatever I roll. 7, so 24.
24 points of damage. Nice. You already used your bonus action and most of your movement, I think. Anything else?
Oh, look, attack my. No. I pose menacingly.
Vakis, you're up.
Alright, I guess
Because I can't
half
post
my
dodge
movement
this
I'm up.
time.
And being on that kitty corner square, is that opportunity attack from a giant stone guy?
If you tried to move,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Not
that's
right.
dangerous.
Alcohol beverage number 2.
It's dangerous.
You get the feeling that his arms are pretty long, and so
during
his
alcohol
melee
beverage
range
number
may be longer than just 5 feet.
You got it. That makes sense because he's a 10-foot dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
stay right where I'm
ranged.
at, and
So I
I'm
should at
going
least
to
survive
cast,
for one more. Never mind. I'm
darkness
just saying
on
one
this
more
little square up
levitation,
here.
That's gonna happen twice.
Darkness on that.
Huh?
Yeah.
30 and
What up
50.
there?
Okay. A
Yeah,
20 foot,
it's gonna happen
I
twice
think it's
before
10 foot. Wait, let me double check.
10 foot radius, so 20 foot sphere.
One move.
A 15-foot radius.
Okay, so a 30 foot sphere.
Oh, it's like as big as this.
It's a
thing,
little
man.
bit smaller than that. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can easily encompass the entire skull. It doesn't really seem to move from where it's hovering,
Okay.
so you just center it on the skull.
Yeah. Basically, that whole top platform becomes dark. We can't see in there anymore.
I know Vakis uses me for friendly fire, and I
Is that
normally
gonna
accept it. I
mess
hope
with
this
their
time is not
lock?
the case.
They're trying to unlock it? Is that gonna mess with them?
It didn't look like he was
I hope
planning
not.
on it, but at the moment.
But at least that guy
I
can't see us right now.
Hopefully
And
not.
Hopefully you can't see us.
bonus action?
Hopefully
Probably
not.
not.
It's not your job. Let me tell
I'm trying to
you.
go back, like, remove your spiritual weapon.
Because I could have done that when we got the shot.
It doesn't necessarily see, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's a different type of thing.
we
so,
did.
I will cast
No, but I'm
Hex
gonna
on
roll an
the,
extra weapon. Then.
on the
Oh, extra damage.
construct. Can't
It
hex
is a
him?
construct. Is that one of the...
It's psychic damage, right? Is that,
Only if Hex says it. It doesn't affect the construct.
On a creature.
Telling you, help me remember.
It'll say specifically,
I know that's like I do
except
all that.
constructs.
So I also
Yeah,
got
it
plus
doesn't.
3.
So I'll hex
It's
him.
minus
Cool.
5.
You hex the construct.
Plus 7.
Well-
What's my attack?
Well, no, it'd be
Oh,
plus
it's
10.
Shield Guardian.
Well, it's minus 5 right now
Like,
for
it's a
the.
construct.
the-
It's plus 10.
That's
Shield Guardian is also a
So you get
construct, yes.
14.
Hexed. Alright.
So you
Anything else?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, plus
Ah,
3 as
So I
well.
get plus 3 as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Maybe
try
I
to hit
just
it.
try it next time.
That's why for me it's always like I just
The
know
stone
it's plus
giant?
3 to whatever
Yeah,
I roll. So
we're
hopefully I roll high.
Plus
But-
one
Never do it.
I do it because I get
Go for
reckless
it.
attacks. I get to roll advantage, which is why I accept that every single turn. So at least I have maybe
18 plus 7.
That hits, yeah.
Whatever that is.
25.
There you go.
It's a big number.
Yeah.
Well,
Once you start getting to 20, it seems like the confidence level goes way
yeah.
3 plus 5, 8, and then I'm gonna
Can't wait to roll
use
12.
Fury to the Snow.
How many?
third attack.
Why
No,
not?
I don't. Oh, you.
I got
So-
third attack.
18 points of damage.
I get towards 12 more HP. Only because both
Do it
my
again.
points are going into
Nice.
Constitution.
Hopefully.
So when it goes up a point, I retroactively gain an
15
HP
plus
per
7.
level, which will be 12.
That also hits. 22.
22.
Plus that additional one is 13 for that level. Plus whatever
Ooh,
I roll.
6 plus 5, 11 points of damage.
11.
Essentially, I
Nice.
just want to have so much
Still
HP
defeating
that it's
another
like,
one.
I take everything!
I don't care if you get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could do bonus act disengage, but I kind of want to hold on to his leg if I get left again. So I'm gonna stay there.
3 times.
All right. Brings us to Dumara's turn, who is again going to look at Wolzira and go, "Get in there, fight! What you do?"
I don't want to.
He's gonna, your choice again, strength or dexterity check.
Okay, I'm gonna do the dexterity one. So I have more luck on that. It's a 17.
21.
You're gonna push the
As he
Telekinesis was like-
steps forward 5 feet and pushes you in. Which basically puts you right on. Yeah, so now you're like floating above Nymeria there, because Nymeria is also small.
Okay. So I'm like right there.
Yeah, you're right above Nymeria. He's gonna use his second one. He's gonna go for you again.
Rude. Or maybe he'll press something else.
You gotta do dexterity
Nope,
again?
that's for
Oh, actually, I'm
curious
what
about
creature does he
I
give?
have a spell against.
Yeah, he does have multi-attack. Okay. Yes, do it again.
I'm not smart enough to know it goes against mass levity.
14.
15.
Damn
So
it.
you are now inside the room.
In the room.
Yep, the door is next to you.
Against the spiritual.
Hey, Spite, I did it. I pushed her in the room. It comes to the golem, sir. The golem is gonna walk this direction. I will give them a saving throw to see if they get pushed or trampled. Nihilus manages to dodge out of the way and not get trampled. And he's going to use his interaction to push the door, but Wolzira's in the way, so it becomes a shove against you again.
Man,
God damn it. Leave me alone. I roll again?
Yep,
God damn it. Alright.
Non-stop roll.
Alright, 22.
a 20. This time the elephant head stone golem tries to push the door closed on Nymeria, and you manage to like wedge your broom in the crack or something. Somehow you manage to prevent this thing from shutting the door again. It did step away, so
I was about to ask
opportunity
about that,
attacks. Yes,
That's not like a bonus action, right?
it's a reaction.
Oh, perfect. I haven't used one of those.
Yes, reaction for opportunity attacks for Oz and 42.
Ooh, 19.
Son bitch.
Plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm sure that hits.
19 plus something.
That also.
Oh, it would be
hits.
plus 8, actually.
It seems to not be concerned that you guys are attacking it. It seems to be focused on the door. Another 10 points of damage. And how much from you?
7. You did.
I was just thinking too.
I'll just keep rolling with this one because it's doing good.
That's why I like at least 2
10.
sets.
We're gonna use the red 10 next time. I got 2 ones back to back with this blue guy.
All I know is if I become a wizard, I have to.
All right, Elric, you're up.
So it's going to become a die for each type of spell.
like ever.
Yeah.
I'll take
I
yellow
was like, oh,
die.
that's some of mine too. I hate
Unless I want to roll.
Alright, I'm gonna
low
attack
on
the
purpose, I don't
statue
care,
dude.
do that one.
Yeah, then it works.
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
It's like I don't want to die on 8.
Yeah.
18.
That hits.
I rolled up this one and I was like,
2d6
that's
plus 4.
Walk through.
Ooh, 11 plus 4, 15.
All right.
And second attack. Oh,
Seems to be a bit more sluggish than he was when he started, I think.
that's not gonna work. 11.
I still got the other statue on the other corner, don't
11 misses.
That one doesn't seem to have come to life yet.
Yeah, yeah.
11 misses, right?
11 misses, yes.
I've been focusing on that one and noticing nothing. Eventually.
Alright, who wants to be moved 5 feet?
Can you get me out of the way of the guy?
I don't want to. I
Not
like where I'm
without
at.
taking an opportunity attack myself. But he says he wasn't interested in us, so maybe he won't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is interesting.
Also, he has long arms. So you
I'm
guys'
not-
reach is probably-
I'm not bold enough to take that opportunity to attack myself. So if you're not going to move me away from him, I'm staying right next to him.
Yeah.
Well, you'll still be in range.
Well, we're
You'll
out
be
of,
closer.
We're out of his range.
Well, and if you want to move me, I don't care.
Okay, you're being moved.
It can't be me.
We're being swapped back because I can strafe and I have to have 5 movement of speeds or 5 speed used, so we moved back.
I was
so
like,
use
fire
10.
minion. I was like, ah, sure.
I use a die, and then I roll this,
I wanted to get out of the way of him.
and then
Close to the fire.
Well, better,
Ooh, I know.
but I got 2. So I had 2 to my AC. Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is technically supposed to be
Oh,
Nihilus.
gotcha. I'm with you. Oh, we fell over.
It was just that
I
first
know.
telekinesis, but it doesn't move the icon and never the character.
And I'm gonna use my second win,
It's not. No, they're 2 different types of damage.
but I wanna wait for him to be here because it's 1d10 plus 10. Whatever, I'll do it. 1d10 plus 10, I have enough witnesses. 6 plus 10, I get 16 HP, and that's my turn.
Oh, second one, nice.
All right. It's about this time that you guys remember last round where the skull came alive and began to crackle, but it doesn't seem to this time. Come on.
I wonder why.
Spray, we beat it!
You hear Spite.
You see
Clever with the darkness.
Yeah.
It can't see us, so it can't attack us, but I also can't see the locks.
I figured as much. How many more
Oh,
locks do you
that
have?
makes
Deal with the
sense.
golem so we can secure the exit.
Okay.
Yeah, get rid of the golem.
As soon as that golem's down, drop it. We'll ready our arcane locks.
There we go.
Or knock. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong.
Oh, because you can ready it, and so as soon as it goes away,
It's your knocking arcane locks. We know what you mean. We know what you're implying.
knocking the
Yeah.
arcane lock. The spell.
Arcane knock and the arcane lock. Doing the shock in the pocket like a dock.
How many locks has he gotten?
I ran out of
4.
words. I knew how to rhyme.
And there's 9? He's
That's what it
doing
sounds like.
So you're halfway through, but
Check out the clock.
it seems like the darkness
chicken
has
go
prevented
clock.
it from seeing you guys.
But at least we can take out the golem guy.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we're gonna kill him and the other one's gonna come.
Alright.
Well, that's fine. Kill both of them, but at least that other guy in the corner ain't, slamming us to the
Especially if
ground.
he's just mostly focused on trying to shut the door.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he hasn't been
gonna
attacking, and that's
cure
been
wounds on him.
advantageous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing something! Or something's happening!
It's not attacking us, it's just trying to close the door.
Which is a good thing, because it means it's not attacking us.
But
That's the important part!
So why is it not attacking?
Why
Yeah,
is
why
it?
is it?
Because focus on the door. Don't destroy the door.
Damn, that was a good one.
It's so weird.
Holy shit.
Why
Plus
is it trying to
5,
close
too.
the door?
What'd you do? How much?
38.
But not.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, how many spell slots?
Cure
I can't
wounds
go
because
in there.
it's close enough to be touch. Yeah.
What do we do?
I will
level did you
take
cast that
it!
4.
That's your only. Is that your last spell slot?
I got 1 left.
He healed us what?
No, healed me.
Oh, he healed you?
Yeah.
38's a good chunk. Yeah.
Yeah!
Bonus action. Throw a little firebolt if you want. Why not? Right? Yeah.
Well, I'm still bleeding.
What's his fire?
Not quite,
It's like
not
mine.
quite double you.
Pretty sure it's mine.
Oh, your heal is.
It's your like
16.
proficiency bonus.
I think it's my spell attack to attack.
1 point over half.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure.
I'll play these away.
You gotta hide him.
Yeah, spell attack modifier. It's a
That
plus
oral
10.
fixation thing is killing me.
Flavor water or something.
Ugh.
And then 17.
They have this,
17
like,
hits.
circle. We have like displays at Walmart. Everybody's been buying. It's like it's a water. I put water in there, but it has like a thing you can click it. Like how flavored you want that
That's
water
cool.
to be.
Does it carbonate it? Like those
Not
fizzle things?
carbonated. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
water.
Not bad for
Some
bonus
people
action.
like a little, like it's just.
Because you like you drop a little flavor, not a lot, but it's just like a thing you dial or whatever.
Nice.
We sell a lot.
All right. Zach, who's your turn?
Yeah. I'll take that.
You healthy people.
Speaking
like
inside
that.
of a watermelon and filled with water.
Walzira.
Advanced version of the little squeeze things.
You're up.
Put in here.
Oh, is this thing actually
Or
portable?
like,
It's a
I don't
water
know, you know, the hydration.
Oh, sorry, I missed the bottle. For some reason, I was thinking like it was a
The door is like
that,
half
you put water
closed,
into,
being
you control
pushed
the
against
dial.
you by the steel, the stone
So like I put extra
giant.
water.
This room is much taller than the hallway, so if you wanted to simply levitate up and let the door be underneath you, you could.
Yeah, it has different
And then he's
whatever
gonna
flavors
shove
you
the
want.
door.
Right.
It's like by how sweet you want.
But then who's the
That's
left?
so funny that blew
It's
up.
only
I
those
realized
two
someone
and
else
then-
told me that too.
I don't know.
I was like, he's never mentioned
Well,
anything.
shit. I don't want to leave them out there either.
But it's actually.
They switched one of their
Can I
main
try to
distributors
vicious mockery
and
at
their
it again?
headquarters.
Yeah, the construct, yeah.
And so everybody just
Yeah.
assumed that we were
Wisdom
in
saving throw, right?
Yes.
It was so dumb.
I'm like,
15.
because they just really, they just
That
add more shit into the
actually
bell
misses.
wiring,
Yeah,
right?
we're not gonna
fail.
They
It's
just
a
keep
fail.
expanding the.
So he gets disadvantage on his next attack and takes some psychic damage.
All the stuff that we, that all her grandparents did and everything.
Yeah, no, the
Everything's
Modesto
established.
campus is not a construct.
Stupid
That's why I sort of was like, I really doubt it
5.
because the last
5 points of
meeting they did-
damage.
Yeah, we would have been.
Yeah.
No, they sent out a notice about it, or we're not moving anywhere.
All right. Anything else for your
They
turn?
have way too much shit in this game.
Anybody want some inspiration?
Yeah.
Yes, I will take. Speak up quick, I'll take it.
Okay, that's it for me.
He told me
That's it. That's all I can do, I think.
All right, that brings us to Nyla's turn. Oh, Spite, I can't see. He is going to.
I'll help make those videos. You guys do.
He's going to cast invisibility on himself.
Cute.
That's what he's looking at.
On who?
2, 4, 6. I'm missing a red. Over here. There you are. He disappears.
Hopefully that sustains you.
Oh,
You're
that guy.
around now.
Brings us to the top initiative, and again, the skull cannot see you, so it doesn't cast anything. Nymeria.
MapTool.
The door is like half shoved. You stayed low, right? You're still
Yeah.
impeding the door.
Yeah.
So it's half closed or half open?
It's being pushed up against Nymeria, yeah. But there's plenty of room for you, being small and nimble, to get in.
Well, I just want to open it, I guess.
You can, but it would be a shove attack against the stone golem on the other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
That's the reason it's half closed, is because Nymeria is currently holding it open from this.
I kind of
Can
want
she
to stay on
assist?
this side.
Can she assist? When Nymeria is trying to push her?
Yeah, if you want to assist Nymeria, or you want to
Yeah.
assist Wolzira.
I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna assist. Is that right?
No, her assist you, so when you
Oh,
roll, it's an
okay.
advantage.
Oh, that's fine.
What do you mean it's so silly? Is she trying to hold
It's like you're helping her when she gets
Yeah, because I'm trying to like keep him from closing the door.
Because
And I
as long
have
as the
my
door's-
broom wedged
Are you
in
still
there.
above me-ish?
I'm above you, but I'm still
She's-
within
yeah.
the door.
Right.
She's floating.
Okay. Well,
guess-
I have a feeling I'm gonna get trapped. Stay inside like the doorway, so you said I can kind of squeeze through.
Yeah, you can get into the room if you wish, or you can stay outside
Well, I
the room.
kind of.
It's up to
I'm
you.
afraid of getting locked in.
Locked in or locked out?
I think I mean I don't know.
It's your
Part of
choice,
me
yeah.
wants to stay locked
Technically, you can
out.
still occupy either of those 4 squares on the
Since it's
inside or the
technically
outside of the
open, But
door.
I feel like if it gets closed shut, I would get shoved out.
That's what would
I
happen.
used to do stuff. And then after a while, I was like, you know what?
I guess I have to get in a little bit more. Because I want to attack the golem too.
There you
I'm
go.
bored.
You would have to
That's-
sidestep a little bit then, because remember the door is physically there.
Like when I had my
So if you took one more step to the west,
brakes, tires, all that, I did
you would have to be
myself.
out of the way of the door in order to get it, because you can't attack through the door to get the stone
Right,
golem.
right.
So you'd have to get out of the way of the door, and then
With
you
all
could
your other
attack.
stuff, it kind of makes it look like you're wearing a fast.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. I know. I was like, I don't want to go in, but
right. So you would
I want to
essentially,
attack too. So
Yeah.
I guess
What's
that's
the funny
what
part is I
and
never
there's plenty of
smell
creatures
my
next to it, so you could totally
While I'm
get
here,
sneak attack. But
I
if you
can
were
smell
like
myself,
there,
I smell
for
fine.
example,
I don't even notice it in my car.
Well, I have
As
to
soon
be
as
really
I get into
close.
my house, like, oh,
this is
that's
within
like
range.
5 feet.
Yeah, you're catty corner from him.
How
Yep.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot.
families awake,
like a-
they're like, oh god.
Oh,
He takes up these 4 squares. Yeah.
Gotcha.
For me, it's my outer layers. Like,
You'll get
okay,
sneak attack.
here's
So,
the
yeah,
hanger
I'll
for
just
this,
sneak
here's the
attack.
hanger for my
Well, you gotta-
Technically, walls is
Febreze everything.
that space.
And then
Size
you're
people.
disgust behind
21
the
points.
no.
21 points. Ooh, dang! With a sneak attack.
Amazon definitely would carry it.
Okay,
And Amazon actually overtook one of that power. It's been a long battle.
So then probably
At this point, it is starting to look weaker. Like it's having a hard time keeping itself together. The stone that makes it up is beginning to crack, and like you find one of those fine cracks and stab your ice pick in there and shatter it even more. You know, you definitely found a weak spot.
I thought they'd be
Can I do,
helping. It's just there's a lot of trepidation for me for Apparel Online.
Bonus action, offhand attack.
'Cause I don't want to deal with sitting it back and getting a different size.
I can disengage and
You can bonus action disengage as well.
Give it somebody else.
Yep.
kind
But I
of
don't know.
go
It's
back
like
in
shoes. Like
In or out of the hallway?
I like the shoes I see online. I just like what's
There's a zombie there too.
Right, because out of the
hanging
hallway,
out with a zombie for a while.
but you can't occupy the same space as zombie because it's not 2 sizes bigger than you. So you can go back to that square
I guess I'll be on the outside.
or underneath. Yeah. Do you want to be in or out? Is the main
I'll be on the
question.
outside.
Just outside the
Just like I
door.
was before.
Okay.
So I just went in, stabbed it,
Like a
and put it
ghost.
back out.
That's what you're trained to do. Yeah. Brings us to spite.
Sometimes it's more the cigarette.
I'm not gonna ready a spell yet. I don't want to waste it, but I
I'm
think
helping with the weed. My bad.
within another round, you guys got
that's
this.
cool.
I think
That
so
was
too.
the smell I was talking about.
No, I'm thinking like I wish it did. Not
42.
cigarettes. Woohoo!
Wow.
Okay,
I ran those
damn
weed,
straight.
I hit it really hard.
I'm already raging. So it don't matter.
I don't really care.
In fact, he looks over at you specifically, Vakis, and is like,
Oh,
maybe I judged you wrong.
not me.
That was a very brilliant tactical move.
I
Hey,
get lucky
19.
every once in a while.
Defeat the golem, secure the exit, and we'll finish unlocking this door.
Sometimes.
I feel like this just became like Tom Cruise should be hiding behind a statue now. 19.
19 hits.
Defeat the
Run
golems.
back out.
Fuck him up.
So it's a little bloody.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy's dead.
4, 7 plus 7. 24.
24 hits.
No, 24 damage.
Oh,
Damn, no, I think I did.
We
24.
already did the hit with the 19.
Yeah.
And now that I'm remembering, because I like how you do it. And
Roll it all together, damage. everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
17.
17 hits.
Oh, thank God. 9 plus 17, 26.
There you go. One day I'll be able to do boost like you.
Well, you'll be able to attack 3 times. And if you actually do...
Sorry, what was the damage again?
26.
26. That's why I only moved my attack, because that already happened. I hadn't touched those yet.
Ooh, he's looking close to death, I think.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder what does that look like?
Yeah.
To a construct.
You guys have done. He's starting to crack. He's made of stone. I mentioned that earlier on Nymeria's hit.
Well, no, I knew that, but I was curious, like, so he's very cracked.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously he can't look bloody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be leaking oil.
He's
Lubricant or something.
I like fluids. I guess you can consider it blood, but it doesn't look like normal.
Anything else?
Technically, rocks can hold water.
That is true.
Vakis will be next.
I pose menacingly.
Vakis.
Pour some limestone or something.
Pieces of his
Oh.
come out, that's all, but I didn't hold it. I started going to the back.
That's alright, that's a bonus. When you get something to eat?
Yeah, snacks.
A little snack.
I want to have chocolate.
I'm going to cast
Shatter.
I only had 2.
Shatter
Oh.
in this 10-foot square here.
Nice.
You
Constitution saving throw.
need Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because you're made of stone.
And because he got made fun
Because it's a
of earlier.
construct, right?
No, because you're made of stone.
Oh, really? I thought it was also
Inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has
That's what it was.
disadvantage.
Because you did it last time against like floating swords that were made of crystal.
Question. Does he
I
have
missed Shatter.
disadvantage till the next attack or until her turn?
That's the whole thing with the
Its next attack has
Okay, so it's
disadvantage.
already done.
Yep.
But the guy already had advantage.
Sorry, 18 or a 5. And what was it again? Wisdom? Or con?
Constitution.
10 total.
Fails.
Yep.
So 3d8. I'm just gonna roll down here.
Like actual flames or carbon flames? Oh, okay.
Oh, 6d8. Because it's at level 5.
68.
Well, there's 2 ones in
I
there.
know.
Because I was thinking about like the
21 points of damage.
And with that, there's a loud ring, a clap.
Stand up for the store, but
Ah, it actually
You see it
shatters.
just begin to shatter in place and crumble into a pile of stone. right there.
Alright.
Can I make a light flare from it?
There aren't
I can't bring
enough.
myself to drop 50 grand.
I'm gonna say, even if it's
At
not
least
written,
what
it doesn't
I look
work in
around-
constructs because there was no life force in a construct. Fair enough.
Lots of things with the construct.
Alright,
and with that,
For a feature that's
I
already
will-
on it, they have to press a button.
And it's not full.
Doesn't it say when a
My
creature
biggest
dies, its life force
thing
extinguishes into a flame or something like that?
No, it's just a spectral flame springs forth from the dead.
At least
creature's
around
face.
here, there aren't too many
Okay, I'll allow it then.
There is, yeah, there.
And with that, I'll.
It does have a flame.
There, it's slowly
take away
becoming
the
more,
darkness,
but
too.
It's a last because there's
Yeah,
two.
you got it. There's a flame there.
3-pack.
All right, Vakis, good job.
yeah.
Well done,
Shattered.
Mr. Vakis.
And another
Mr.
one comes
Good
out.
job,
I know,
Vakis.
Yeah. Even though like I don't sound like a 12-year-old because I can't keep up the good job, golly gee boy. Like,
Let's go!
yeah, I can only do that if I'm being happy. So
Good job, guys.
in a 12-year-old
Good
voice.
things.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well done.
Actually, one of my favorite voices
Is
to
the other
use.
stuff getting
There's a
up?
flame there.
All right,
Thought
now
you said no flame
I
on
don't
the
see.
thing.
Yeah,
Wait.
I will allow it. He read it to me the way it works. There's a flame on there.
Okay.
You will hear some audible commands from Spite that says, "Well, now that I know how the trap works, I suppose there's no sense in all of you getting beat up. Get out. I'll finish this."
Okay.
Okay, deal still stands.
I'll use my movement on my turn then. 10, 15. 15? I'll stay over here.
You find a very clogged door.
And, zombies and all kinds of crap.
Oz.
Hey, you going crap?
And a bunch of crap.
Sort of an off. You have to duck under the half elf on the broom. Then you have to jump over the
Yeah,
the halfling.
yeah, we gotta get away.
No, it's almost
Okay.
there.
I was actually hoping for like a mix, like peachy
It
pancakes.
tastes that way. It tastes that way.
It was just running away.
I have
As far as
three
that's as far as I
flavors
can go.
on wine since the flavors band.
Because
Clear the room and make room for Nihilus at the doorway.
Is a juice head per hand.
Try to get 2 more in, Nihilus.
Each one's a different
I
brand.
guess I'll be back
Oh.
there.
So this one's juicy.
You bump into an invisible because it doesn't really matter. I will make them visible again, but there's somebody there. Oh, sorry, that's
It's a
Vakis.
pun.
Can I move right now? or-
Vakis, you bumped into somebody.
It's vape.
Yeah, we gotta wait for initiative, sorry.
Oh, okay.
so I only got that far then
Yeah,
because that guy's there.
he's there and invisible. As you bump into him, he says, "Step off my toes."
If you were invisible, we would see you.
But the important thing is it doesn't see me.
There's a.
Yeah, who's got invisible?
So, Ozmeros, that was it for you?
They're talking about like a mushy person.
Actually comes out.
Like, oh, you're such a.
So now the Duke commands, he's gonna back up and say, Boss say make way, move, half elf. And now he's gonna try to shove you. You can just willingly let it happen if you wish.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So he's just gonna push you a few feet and a few more feet. Yeah. As he pushes you down the hallway. Make room, they exit.
Nice.
Stone Golem's dead. Elric, you're up.
Oh, I can make up to 3 people.
That's cool.
I think I might get that. I used
Who
to have
controls the
to
zombies?
switch it up.
The other
As
guy?
invisibles than
Nihilus is definitely the undead guy because he killed
But he's
turbulence or
invisible.
violence. I
He
forget.
just disappeared.
So I'm just gonna go to there.
Going through Nymeria to get there.
I mean, it's only 2 squares.
Under
I have 30
walls.
movement. I can make it happen.
Yeah, no worries.
Everybody's running down there.
Well, he said everybody get out. He's gonna stay in, clear the locks. Now that he knows how it works, and then we'll figure out what he tries to do to us after
It
that.
has to see us to lift us and damage us
Yeah, but
So he can
wait,
stay-
but he can't see the
He's
locks.
invisible.
That's why he
because of the darkness. Correct.
Yeah.
But if you
But the
can't.
darkness isn't over
And he
here.
said there's no sense in everybody getting beat up. You get out, I'll finish it.
We're not gonna meet up because of the darkness.
Yeah.
Currently, the ghost is or the skull is
So
blind.
he's just gonna take the
But that's a
damage of the
good sign of
telekinesis.
good faith, though.
That
he's
is-
not gonna
that
kill
is-
us.
that is- that actually
That's a good
is.
sign of good faith.
He's not taking any damage.
No, he'll
Yeah,
he'll
but-
have to release
but he
the
could've
darkness
let
to
us
start doing the
get
arcane
merged.
mods again.
So that's
Darkness
Maybe-
is Vakis. Vakis did the darkness.
Oh!
Yeah,
That was
Blind
Vakis'
you.
idea.
and it's
Not
save
his.
the
Just
day.
sitting there dark.
Sitting there dark. Take care of the constructs.
Which you guys did. So what are you doing, Elric?
Now everybody
Well, I
run.
already moved, and that's all.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Kavak.
You get fire dude over there.
Probably Sprite said get out, go take care of the lock.
Swing your staff
There's
at
a
that
good
guy
guy.
right there.
Well, he's invisible, so you can't see him.
No, Annihilus is invisible. Sprite's not.
Yeah. No,
Sprite's important.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I got
Oh, that's
nothing.
right.
I'm gonna hit him with my stick.
Yeah.
Like 3 damage.
It's dead.
-1.
No, that guy.
The ghost?
Nah, I'm just chill.
The pusher.
Oh.
I'm gonna brace myself for when he pushes.
Dodge.
Slow him down.
Again.
So dodge.
Is it dodge?
Because dodge would imply disadvantage on attacks. So his shove attack would have disadvantage.
Okay.
So you dodge.
Sure.
Wolzira.
Yes, I'm going. Whoops. I'm gonna float back down here a little bit.
Yeah, hover back low again.
Yeah, a little low, probably.
Duck Nymeria.
Yeah. I think about there might be good.
Alright.
Can't really go for.
Take me
Brings us to the invisible mage.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, no, he's just gonna stay.
Am I gonna work on the other one?
Yeah, there's still 3 locks left, right? No, 4.
He can't see the locks because of the darkness
Yeah,
spell
but
right
we're
now.
gonna drop it, and then he's gonna finish. That one guy.
Yeah, but if you guys delay, he wastes the spell slot. He's not gonna ready one. He'll wait for it. It's not worth it to ready. You guys don't know what he's doing. He's invisible. Nymeria, you're up.
I will move out of the way. These are 10 squares?
Each part's 5.
They're fine.
The lavenders are
okay.
5, yeah.
So 5, 10.
That is what
It looks more like an indigo to me.
Really, it looks like a light
there
purple to me.
That's just the bluest.
It's a blue.
I know I'm colorblind.
Periwinkle.
I mean, deep lavender and indigo are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like a bluish purple.
Is that it for your turn?
Pastelish.
I would say it looks like a.
I
would
will
say like a
ready.
baby
Well,
lavender.
I will dodge.
Yeah.
I ready.
Like, I don't know.
You see him step over this way. Nihilus is either
Well, I don't
a
trust
fool
what
or
I
a
see.
genius,
Oh,
but
anyways, they're both
I think he's onto something.
My
And he begins to
blues
cast
are
a spell on himself.
Yeah.
And he turns invisible.
Did you get the cool glasses? They have glasses.
42.
And you can see beautiful colors again. Has it been forever?
I've always thought about that. Then I would just be like so over.
And he also shouts out, as soon as
Oh,
everyone's
it
clear,
looks slightly
Vakis,
different.
drop the darkness.
Okay. Run away, guys.
We're trying to
I
run
gotta
away.
run my guy away.
Wait, is it my turn?
Yes.
42?
Sorry, all of a sudden it was other stuff with Vakis. I thought, well, maybe he just said my name.
No, no, I was just continuing what he
He said to get out. So wait, do I have to get pet? Can I?
Outside the door, but
I don't know. Is he doing anything? Zombie dude?
He's just standing at the door.
Yeah.
He just stand at the door.
Oh, I keep forgetting to.
I'm gonna stand at the
use
door
his
too.
initiative. Yeah,
But
he's
I'm
moved
on the
back.
hallway side.
Oh, cool.
Get him, Sprite!
Gets the heck out of the way, huh?
He wasn't actually in initiative. That's why. I prepped the encounters like before it's gonna happen. Then,
But then we fought it, and so you're like, fine, give him a fucking zombie.
well, I forgot that. I actually had a different plan for turbulence, but it's a zombie now, so that happened.
I'm dodging.
Dodging. Excellent.
Well,
Vakis, you're up.
posing, so I'm posing dodgily. He said to get out, so I got out of the room.
Oh, I can make it right there. Out of the room. All right. I'm gonna wait for Nymeria to come out. Or no, that's Oz. Huh?
Yeah.
I'll wait for Oz.
I'm in the corner.
Yep.
I cornered myself.
Yeah, dropping concentration is a free action at any time.
whenever
Like,
I want.
yeah, you don't have to
Oz
ready
is
it
the
or
tanky
anything.
little one.
You can just anytime say, "I drop it now." Oz, you're up.
There we go. Boom, as soon as Oz gets out the door. Right there. Alright, I'll take the concentration away. Recall concentration.
Oh, my guy's still okay.
You see the skull is just
Wait,
like
do we close the door?
steadily, moving its head back and forth. The door is currently like impeded by a pile of rubble that was the stone golem. You guys could reach in there and close it if you wanted to, but Dumara is gonna back up a little bit. Actually, no, he's gonna go into this corner.
Where Nymeria is?
Oh, someone's there in the way.
Reminds me of Gamora.
Yeah. Yeah, you can step over him.
So you can't just like,
Spite, you okay, boss? You okay, friend?
okay, Sprite?
I'm fine. Stone Golem's dead. Elric? Nothing for you to do, right? You want to step back a little bit, or you want to peer into it while it happens?
I want to look, dude.
Alright, everyone's
I'm watching too.
Yeah, Kavak.
Dude,
I want Sprite do
they
this.
say cool guys don't look at explosions, and I'm not the lamest guy here.
So this thing didn't.
Sprite
Oh, he hasn't
does
died yet,
nice.
huh?
No, he's not that cool.
Just get out somehow.
Can you?
As his bonus action, his turn, he can move.
Yeah!
Yeah,
He's
I
fire
just
next
didn't
to
do
me.
anything of mine. I'll
Yeah.
dodge again, I guess.
Mhm.
And then bonus action, I'll move it.
Alright. Well, Nihilus is the first to get his turn. You guys see, like, a magical surge originate from this place and then like beam towards the door, and then the door has these demon faces, but there's 9 of them that sort of like line up in a pattern on the way out, and like as they're casting these spells, the eyes like and fangs light up of each one, so you can see like as they're hitting one after another. You don't see him, he doesn't turn visible when he casts the spell, but you certainly see the magic just yep, he casts greater invisibility, as did the other one. So everyone's safe from the room, right?
Correct.
So the next couple of rounds go through, bam, 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 they get all 9, and suddenly the ghost face disappears and says, "It's me after all!"
Alright, running in before he locks me out.
And you guys enter the room?
Give us Sprite, yes!
Yeah, come running in.
Ah, yes. Let me change the music.
Success.
It's an oval.
You found the Oval Office.
Yeah.
I'm running in if I can.
I'll zoom in.
Bless you.
Is there an overly tanned, blonde-haired man somewhere?
No. What you see is a desk, a black crystal desk covered with melted candles and empty ink jars in the middle of the room. There is also something that Jorvin saw it long ago, who's no longer with us, but there is a simulacrum,
Gotta see.
exact copy of Hallister, however it is made of snow, who stands in the room.
Wait, what? Who? What?
There's a
copy
snowman
made of
version of
snow.
Hallister,
Okay.
made of ice, stands in the room.
Wish I called him Olaf.
My
No.
brain went to
Not at all.
Hunger Games Presidents now.
And he says, "I am the treasure within this room, but you must figure out what it is. You have 20 yes or no questions.
Are we all in this?
And before you say anything, immediately, Spite shouts up, "Nobody say anything! Anything you say out loud is going to count against you. Do not speak in this room.
Let me answer.
I am here to find a spell book. You can cast detect magic. Vakis, I know that as a fact. Cast it to see if there's any traps on this desk."
Okay, I'll do that.
You cast. Obviously, the simulacrum in the room shines up like magic. It is something extremely high and bright, but you don't see any obvious traps. He looks over to you without saying anything, and
What do I see? Do I see anything magical?
no. Well, aside from just a simulacrum, there doesn't seem to be
I see.
anything arcane on the desk itself.
Nope, nothing.
I'm going to open the drawer. He walks in. Is everybody else in the room, or where are you guys at?
No.
I guess we have to be in the room.
As players, you are allowed to answer this question.
Yes.
Like,
you come into the room.
I said right away,
Yes.
I'm running in.
Yeah.
Lock us
And it
out.
was I'm following.
He just wanted to make sure nobody said any stupid questions
You got me.
You would die bumping
There's
in
a
that
person.
room.
before you guys
And
shot
I
yourself
mixed
in the foot. The simulacrum is like against the back wall. Where's my mouse? Over up in here, right? And then here's the desk.
Oh, okay.
He opens
Alright, yeah, you guys-
the biggest drawer at the bottom, and there is indeed a spell book. It is a leather-bound spell book. He opens it up, places it down. Yeah. Oh, this is not right. These spells are garbage. Whatever's here is yours. I suggest you be smart about your questions. If I were you, I would ask whether or not the reward is tangible. That's going to save you about 15
Delilah?
questions.
Is that what got you?
What happened?
We're going to leave.
I kicked in the shin.
I hope we don't see you guys again.
Delilah.
No
I think
offense.
it was Delilah.
Thank you for your work.
Yeah, she's your name.
I hope not to see you again.
Never.
And he and his people begin to back out of the room. What are you guys doing?
As he comes out of the room, can I be like, hey bro, you gonna keep that spell book? I take it? I'm not in the room. You said in the room.
He did not take it. It is still on the desk. It is. He
okay.
actually pulled it
I'll
out,
grab
put
the
it on
spell
top of the desk.
I'm not in the room for a reason,
Yep.
so I can talk.
I'll grab the spell book.
I walked out.
Hey, what up, man? You can
So
talk
what the
again.
hell are we gonna ask them?
I don't know.
Well, tangible, right? That's a good question. So they can know if it's knowledge or if it's like treasure. And then
I don't think anything in the room.
we just gotta have like designate one spokesperson to walk in and out of the room is what needs to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the spell book at Cathbad.
So
Okay.
perfect.
You have a spell book.
Elric's gonna be outside.
You said you
gesturing
mentioned it, so I was
everybody
like,
to
oh crap,
come.
it's toss it.
Let's
I can't
talk
cast
out
spells.
here so we don't
Sure.
get involved. Don't.
Now that I'm
Don't
outside,
screw it up.
Somebody stay in the room just in case.
I
the door
wonder.
opens.
Okay.
That's what I was wondering. Is it just gonna be?
Too late, I'm the only one still in the room.
Or- I guess it has to be.
Can I exit? Like, what's all on the desk?
It appears to be a
I
black
don't
crystal
really
desk
wanna be outside.
with a. No.
It's a player asking the DM what I
Yeah.
see. It's not my character talking.
Mm-hmm. A black crystal desk. There are melted candles and ink jars, empty ink jars. There's a chair behind the desk attached to a thin iron chain and draped over one corner of a tall black crystal chair is a fist-sized gleaming black gemstone.
You should ask Tiralai what he thinks about that gemstone.
In a chair?
Because he can. He
Right,
has
so the
knowledge
chair's
of
there and it has like
gemstones.
armrests and there's like a cloak that like half drapes one side of it, and a softball-sized black gem is almost covered.
Oh, okay.
It is not a pearl.
I wish my pearl was that big.
Right? I mean, that's a hell of a clam. I guess it's possible.
Yeah.
Clams do get gigantic.
I guess
It'll
I'll
be
have
an
to catch
oyster.
up with the chair.
Asking Tiralai, right?
Yeah, ask the Tiralai, is there anything magical with the chair that you sense?
You ask the Tiralai who looks about the room, and the black crystal is just organic like crystal. It's not really worth anything, and that's not a gem. That black crystal thing is one of those control gems for those like toad people. What do you call them? Slot.
Oh, a sloth.
The guy. You've met a couple of them.
It's the control gem.
Okay,
So it's a
it
control
looks
chamber
different than the
with
one we
slot.
had before. That I think Oz had the trade.
Correct, because it was green for a green slot. This one's black.
Black
Wait, is that the same thing that the sisters had on their rods to control everything?
No.
Is it heavy? I know you said that to your license it's not worth really anything, but is it?
It is not a gemstone in a traditional sense, like you could go
It's like
to the
one that I
surface and
use to
sell it.
control and
I'm wondering how
stuff
heavy it
and
is.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of, especially because already that
So
cloak's
if it's
caught my
softball
attention.
size and it's like a rock, basically.
You know, sometimes some things are like.
I think of like
you stand
quartz
really
or like a
heavy.
natural mineral that makes something kind of pretty-ish,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily worth a lot. Like it's not a precious gemstone.
Yeah, but she was asking how
It's a
heavy.
gem.
So
No,
There's
she's
just
picked it up
something I
yet.
feel like that tells me that if we pick it up, something weird's gonna happen.
As a player, can I ask if, like, the walls? Like, can I see what's on the walls? Did you describe that already?
It's very calming inside there. I would say probably a green walls with a almost forest. In fact, as you look around, and those of you who have been there, it reminds you very much of Willowwood.
Oh.
In the distance, you can see like the one giant tree that is like Willow's fortress is made like to look like a giant tree in the distance. You can almost see that. Like you're not quite sure, like it could be, but
She did
definitely
play
gives that vibe.
She did play favorites with her.
well, you remember he was like trying to pursue her as well.
Okay, so I think one of the questions we could ask the great mighty person thing is if the prize or the whatever is in the room.
Well, the first one I recommend was that.
Is if it's
Is it
tangible.
tangible?
Yeah, but if it's tangible, then we ask, is it in the room?
So we should. Well, let's ask if it's tangible just to see if it's just simple. No.
No, because we know if it was separate.
Because we already did the.
Did we
the
just
treasure.
say the
Yeah,
treasure is
no.
within or something like that?
Because he is the treasure within the room.
Within the room, so he is the treasure.
But we have 20 yes no questions to figure out what it is.
It's like I'm sure I have a Halaster token somewhere here. There it is.
No. You're fine.
Who's the question asker?
He's the question asker. Or no, you both are in there, huh?
We're both in there, but we're not saying anything.
Yeah.
well, you can go.
Yeah, I didn't want to be out there.
There's a Halaster.
Oh, snowman.
But it's an ice version of that. Yep.
No.
My character's not as
That's
smart.
pretty cool.
It's gotta do something like that.
Yeah, back on like level 2, Jordan had a chance to ask it 3 questions,
That's what I was thinking.
and he got
I didn't
any. I think they were all truthful answers. I forget.
One was 100.
I was told not to talk.
exactly.
I forget what it was. Yeah, maybe
And
like
you went out.
2 of them were going to
You're
be
like, oh,
truths
no,
and 1
the
was going to
door.
be a lie or something like that.
I've read it.
I thought it'd be great, but that could have been other.
But no, that's what it was. I'm pretty sure, right?
What?
When you got to ask the other Halaster back on level 2, it was like you got 3 questions, but 2 of them were truths and 1 was a lie.
Yes.
And he didn't know which was which.
And so in the end, I got 3 questions. One I was pretty sure, or at least Jorvin, in that character, had a good idea which one was the false one based off the questions and the answer received. But
That this thing has to tell the truth.
That's a question that you can ask too.
But if you can lie, then
Yeah.
Right? Is it tangible and can, or actually you should say, can you lie?
I will
if you
say,
can lie.
yeah, any deal you guys have made with Halaster, he's followed through. There was like the magic, bag of holding, a couple other
But
instances
like, he
too,
didn't really
where he said,
specify
and
what
I
the
know,
questions
what
needed to
for.
be. It was just you can ask 20 questions.
To find out.
He might not even answer. Might be like, you did ask a question.
He said there was a
He
treasure.
said
in
yes,
there.
no.
He said he was the treasure.
It's 20 yes or
I mean, we can straight up kidnap him then. You said treasure.
Or it could just be a wealth of knowledge, like, is this
Yeah.
Any
person here, yes or no? And that's the thing, you got 20 shots of finding whatever the hell you want. It could be that way too.
Yeah.
I am the treasure, 20
Well,
questions
oh,
of
no.
whatever
Why don't we
you
ask the
wanna
first
know.
question and then we can go from there?
Well, what's the first question?
Is it tangible?
It's what tangible?
The
The
treasure?
treasure.
He is.
So
So you
you-
ask if he's tangible?
Well, the guy said ask the room if.
It'll save us like 50
he said he
questions.
suggests.
Yeah.
Wait, suggest what?
He
He
suggested that
suggested
we
to
ask
ask
if the
that
prize is
question, we can save you
I
like
gotta, I
treasure
gotta
is
take that call.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the treasure is on.
It's the treasure.
If the treasure's tangible.
Basically, that'll find out like what you guys are thinking. Like, is it knowledge or is it a thing?
Is it knowledge?
Well, I assumed it was him. And he lied.
Well, I think this treasure is him to ask the questions.
It kind of, to me, that sounds like my best idea, is that
So I got
it's 20 yes or no questions of
Oh,
all the knowledge of how
she's smart.
Do we know if there is?
Yeah, she's seen the door.
Specifically say you have 20 yes or no questions.
I missed the yes or no part. I think I'm- Okay. Well, there goes my question.
Isn't that possible for you to
I can't-
repeat what you said about
I can't word it in yes or no. It's not that specific.
You said it is yes or no questions?
They are yes or no questions. He did say that. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, yeah, do you want to just ask the tangible
Is
question?
this quite?
It's a more tangible question.
Let's
Yeah.
start with that, and then we can go from there.
It was along the lines of, congratulations to making it to this room. You have earned the treasure. Ask me 20 questions, yes or no.
You have earned the treasure, that's different.
You have earned the treasure.
Okay, now that makes the tangible thing more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
Okay.
have we earned? And yes or no questions to figure it out.
What is the treasure? This one I
If
would
we don't figure out the 20 questions,
Do we just ransack the room or
Yeah.
self-destruct? What are the
Yeah.
others happening?
Burn them.
Well, we have
Go
20.
for it.
Okay, first question.
Do it.
Is the treasure tangible?
Yes. And no.
Oh.
Maybe it's both things.
It's the
I think-
actual spell book that Homie was looking for. It's tangible, it's a book, but it's intangible because of the knowledge you have to use to cast it.
Or it could be maybe more so along the lines of like, you can get either something tangible or intangible based off of what you cast.
Oh, maybe. Can we find it in the room?
I like that interpret. Like, basically either.
Yeah.
Depending on
Yeah.
your answer, your
That's a way to interpret that answer. Yeah. I suppose it could also be interpreted as neither. No, not really. Because what else is there?
It is or it isn't.
Could the treasure, I mean, we could ask a question, is it in this room? Is it
Yeah, so
not
it's
in
Are you
the
making
room?
an official question I need to ask?
No, I'm on the
No, no.
outside.
Okay,
But
just
I'm-
making sure.
Ideas.
Making sure.
As far as I know, 42 is the only one in the room, right? Or
Oh, Oz too.
Oz, you're in the room?
So we're
But
all
that's
talking
why-
outside.
We're just trying to
42 is
come
not
with some
talking
ideas.
other than to
This
say the
one.
questions, for the most part listening.
Yeah, so I was just throwing
That's why I
out
was making
options,
sure.
yeah.
Like, are you telling me to ask that?
that's why as a player, can I say, as a character, I'm just.
Well, as a character, they can talk outside. They're outside the room.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not stuck in there. We can
And for the
freely
most part-
talk, or at least
Mike,
I don't know if everyone-
42 is not asking questions.
Another question we could ask too. I wonder how. Like, is this a time limited thing? Are the doors gonna lock on their own or something, or does that somebody have to cast the magic again to lock the
42
doors,
goes
or
stuck.
are
He
we?
doesn't want to get stuck inside the room.
Exactly.
I don't know if we want to.
When will this trap reset? Is the big question.
That's really yeah.
When and
Do
or
we only
if
have like
does
a few minutes?
this?
Do we have like?
There you go. You want to ask that?
Well,
Well, that
questions
wasn't
can
necessarily a
narrow
yes or
it
no. It would be.
Well, that's a win.
I mean,
Does this?
You're
well,
still in the room.
Reset.
I need to go out because I need to ask this question.
Like
Does this?
So, do you mean it's okay? So we have to go with that to make it a
Yeah.
yes or no.
Yeah.
So will the trap.
And we're sure? Yes, that's
Is that
Yes.
a question?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
It's 2.
question number 2. Will the trap reset while we're still here?
Yes.
I want to be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be- The other one seemed too much like a little obvious.
So I kind of feel like we better hurry up.
We want to ask.
Oh,
we
you
wanna
threw
ask-
the book out of the room, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I gave it to Cathbad.
You could ask if the treasure is still in the room.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I
is
suggest
the
that
treasure in the
question.
room?
We can ask, like, is the treasure something like we have to find, or we can say, is the treasure something you will give us? Because then we're gonna think, is it something that's in this room, or is it something where we gotta narrow down?
Well, if we ask if
Ask
it's
if it's in there.
if we ask if it's in there, we know if it's the book or not.
Well, not necessarily.
well, we-
because the whole thing with asking if it's in there, it's
Yeah.
like,
Is the
well, he
treasure
has
the book?
it, but his magic says it's in another
There
plane.
you go. I guess
so
it'd
it's
be
not
easier
in here, but it is.
If
but
you
it
want to
isn't.
just know, just ask if it's the book. Is the treasure the book? Or is, yeah.
But then that's you're asking one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can say like, is it a book? And then you'll know if it's more than that. But I think the questions that we ask, we want to try to narrow down the scope of what we're doing. So it's like, is it something that we have to get, or something you're going to give us? Is it something inside the
17
room?
more?
I like that one.
Go for it. 17 more.
I feel like that might be like 3 questions.
I like
on its
the,
own.
I like the room. Is it in the room?
Is the
Or is
treasure
it
in the room?
obtainable in the room?
Is the treasure in the room?
obtainable in our map. I think that's cool too.
I like obtainable better.
Yeah. Obtainable.
I support that question, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna ask it for you too.
Question!
Number
These for me number 3, unless I missed one.
Yes.
No, this one.
Is the treasure obtainable in this room?
Yes, of course, yes.
I have no idea.
So it's not the book then.
Well, the book that we know of.
Well, I wonder
Yeah.
if it's because
Well, we know it's not that
can
book.
get the answers from him or from the room or whatever.
You walk over and open the other drawers. Yeah. There appear to be like quill that are neatly lined up, all fresh, never been used. In the top drawer, that is, the thinnest drawer. The next one down, the drawer is a little bit thicker. There are ink bottles. These are all partially opened already as well because Spike went over there and popped them all open until he found the spell book in the lowest one. But the second drawer has ink jars that are full and very exquisite. What's the Knob Creek where they dip the liquor bottles in the wax? Yeah, all the ink bottles are like that. So it appears to be very fine, expensive ink, as well as certainly you can. You get there are 5 total bottles of fine ink, suitable for copying spells, and then the bottom drawer seems to have nothing now. But that was where the other drawer, the spellbook came out of.
We could ask questions like, will searching the room be effective in finding the treasure? We can ask questions like, we could have him walk to that corner. Am I closer to the
Hot or
treasure
cold?
or farther
You
away?
want to take the quills as well?
And it's just so we have to know, is it something we can
There are
find
2
inside
fine
the room?
quills.
Yeah, it goes back to that tangible thing. Is it something that we can pick up? Is it something, because it says yes and no, so what's tangible but not?
I wonder if as
Is the treasure a
Ozzy
physical
is
item?
searching
Two quills.
for the the desk thing.
Is it
They
something
might
we
be able
have to
like,
find
trap
in the
drawers,
room?
trap drawers or something. To maybe there's something hidden in
Is
there.
it something we have to find or something we
Well,
have to
I mean,
ask
that'd
for?
be part of it.
Yeah. You could use your wand of secrets in there.
Yeah, that's good.
What does that thing actually do?
It's a 5 foot or 15 foot?
Tell secrets.
It tells
A secret passage or something.
Traps, I think, too, right?
Traps.
Yeah. Traps or a
Secret door or trap within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna really find treasure unless it's.
It's a secret room. Like, hey, there's a
Yeah,
room right
there's
here,
a-
and now we know there's a switch in here somewhere.
Yeah, if you want to use one.
Well, I have.
It glowed in a. Wait, it doesn't tell you where?
It's just. It's gonna tell you if there's a secret door trap within 30
is
feet.
within 50 feet. The one pulses and points at the one nearest to me.
Oh,
Okay, so it should be pointing you in a direction.
Yes. And then. So I can technically go in and stand in the middle of the room, do the thing, and it'll show me the area, the whole
And
thing.
like a 30-foot radius.
And then hopefully point.
Yep. So
If there's something there, it should
I'll
point
do
to it.
that. I'll go in and I will expend a charge.
Yeah. You hold your stick out and press the button or say the word, whatever it is, to activate it, and does the sonar pulse out, but no returns. No secret doors or traps.
Any shit in there.
Alright.
So
what
I
about
want to know if
the,
it's something we have to rummage for. Is it
what
a
about-
button we have to find?
We haven't done anything with the. There's a snowman of Hollister in there, right?
That's the guy we're asking the questions to.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is the we could ask it if the treasure has to do with him?
I'm
I
curious.
mean, I guess
to know.
yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because we're asking it.
The thing is we don't know what we're looking for.
Right.
So yes and no. So it kind of still leans towards a book. I really think it's his spell book. The one
Just
that
ask
we're
it if
looking
it's a book. Why not?
Is the treasure
That's how it's
Alistair's?
I'm going around
Spell book.
and checking the other side to see if there's drawers as well.
Yeah,
for.
no, it's just the 3 drawers on the one side of the desk.
There's nothing. There's nothing magical in here.
Can I try to grab a book?
Off of the back of it? Yeah. You pull it off. It's a black velvet
I still
coat.
burn the questions. We still got
And the crystal?
17 more.
The snowman looks at you and watches you do it, and just
I hate this.
I think 17 more questions.
Are we asking it if it's a specific thing, or are we asking?
I say ask if it's a book.
Ask if it's a book.
A spell book or just any book?
I would just
A
say
book.
a book because
Yeah.
you want the broadest answer on what it is. Because if it's a book that's in there, then we can kind of know if we got the book inside the room.
If it's a book.
I want to find out if it's like a secret door we have to find, or a question. Is it a question we have to ask to access the spell, or is it an object we have to find to get it? Because it's like, what are we looking for? We don't know. So I would
Is the
say,
treasure a book?
is the treasure obtainable only through? I don't know. What's the other one?
It's in the room. You have to get it in the room.
It's in the room. So
What did you say? It was a black gem?
can we just ask?
Yeah.
Will you give me the treasure?
Fist size.
We could.
Right?
Can you just hand me the treasure?
Can you just hand it? Can you just hand the
Can you
treasure
just
to
give
me?
me treasure?
I don't know. Doesn't really kind of figure out anything about it.
Just beware that question because, can you hand me the treasure? Yes. That doesn't mean it's going to.
Exactly. It doesn't really tell you what the treasure
Okay.
is.
Not bad.
Are we trying to figure out what the treasure is? It a person, place, or thing? 20 questions, right? Oh, it has to be yes or no
But a yes
question.
or no.
Is it a person?
That's 3 questions at that rate.
Right. There you go.
Is it something we have to? Oh, what'd you say?
Well, no, he was saying, is it a person, place, or thing? I was like, well, that's 3 questions.
Uh-huh. But if instead of a book, you could say, is the treasure an object?
Well, it's.
Because then we would know
Well, I guess
if
it's
it's a thing.
tangible and not, so.
It's a thing.
So I very well could. The treasure could. The treasure could be the knowledge we get from that. It's kind of tangible because we're receiving it, but it's not tangible because we can't actually touch it.
Right. So is the treasure?
So
a
I mean, it
physical
might be
object?
more of like needing.
You ask a lot of questions.
No, that probably did. Move me out. No, I physically walk over here like this.
Put your head outside the.
Like,
Ask if it's a tangible object.
You already
a,
did.
a physical object.
I want to ask: is it something
What's
we
the
have to
definition of
find?
tangible?
That's not worth it.
Because then we know if we just actually have to look for it, or is it
Right.
like a key word we have to ask, or a question we have to ask to receive it?
I think we just need to start asking.
Asking.
Just ask. Right,
Is it in the room? Or
We
is
already
it
asked
something
that.
we have to
We asked
find in the room?
We already asked that.
Well, it's obtainable, so yeah, okay.
But knowledge is obtainable. So that's why I'm curious if it's a
Yeah.
physical thing.
Is it a physical thing?
Is it something we have
Ask
to
it.
ask for?
Ask if it's a physical thing.
Yeah,
I'm down
ask
to
it
do
that.
that. Number 4.
Question number 4.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
stop you guys because physical and tangible aren't those synonyms? Yeah.
Well, are they? Well, because knowledge is tangible, isn't it?
That's where I'm going with the kind of why I'm saying like it could be
Well,
the
I'm saying it's
knowledge.
tangible because it's a book. You're getting the
Knowledge
thing,
isn't
but it's the knowledge like
physical.
I have the knowledge.
That's why
but I
I'm
can't
thinking
cast spells.
that based off of that yes and no that it's
Okay, but
Is it made out of matter? Or something that's like made out of something?
But I guess
You know what I mean?
a book
Not, like,
is knowledge as
is not
well,
necessarily
right?
made out of something physically like.
What if we put 2 of us in there?
Something that's like-
Am I closer to it than 42? Yes. No.
yeah.
No.
Game.
Triangulating.
It's not even.
I think it's inside the snowman and it's gonna like come out when we get the correct
It's
answer.
like saying that you can just ask, is it on the
Smash
left
the
side
snowman.
of your side? Or
Is it
the right
inside
side
of
your
you?
side,
The
know?
snowman, a version of you.
Yeah, they'll narrow it
Pretty
down.
sure
Is it on the
whatever it
left
is,
of
it's
you
on
or the
him.
right of you? And that way
There's
we'll
nothing
know.
else in this room.
Because if he
There's
says
no
it's not on the
shelves,
left
there's no
or it's not on the
books.
right, then we know it's
Yeah.
him.
You know what I mean? I look through the thing, and there's no books, there's no shelves, there's no.
Is the
besides
treasure
box.
knowledge or information?
Well, that's
That's the same thing.
Well, it'd have to be 2 questions.
And it's a yes or no question.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is the
I'd have
treasure
to choose
knowledge?
one.
That would work.
I thought that was a yes or no question. Is the treasure like knowledge or information?
Oh, I see.
Knowledge.
Oh,
information.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
knowledge
Like,
or
or,
information.
yeah, yeah.
It's knowledge or information. Gotcha.
Got yeah.
let's do it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Figure something out.
Alright. Question number 4. Now that I'm not
Oh, 4 is fine.
never actually asked 4.
Right.
I went 2 and got it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Is the treasure knowledge or information?
Is the treasure knowledge or information?
The bonus game is yes.
The bonus
Bonus
game.
game.
Yes.
Why this just sound like an April?
I feel like I
Magic
got more
people.
questions now.
Yeah.
bonus game.
Do we have more questions and answers now? Is that what we're
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you didn't really answer
Okay,
too much.
what was the answer again?
Maybe if we
The
get
bonus game.
The bonus game.
That wasn't really a yes or no
bonus game
answer.
will be-
But gain or game?
He still said yes.
Game.
So yes,
Bonus game is
Game or game?
That's what I was
game
thinking.
with
Game with-
GAME. Yep.
So if we get the main game, which is the treasure, maybe we get a bonus on the knowledge. Like he'll tell us how to use it. Or handle it. Something like that.
okay.
Do I have to touch something to gain the treasure?
Yeah, why not?
Because I mean, the whole thing is
it-
we're nowhere closer.
I was wondering, yeah, is it something that we just have to
Is
say
it
and
a,
it's
is it a
gonna
secret
appear?
door? Is
Yeah,
it something
exactly.
that is it a question? Okay, is the treasure activated by a question we ask, or is it? I mean, that one we'll
Yeah.
lower it down so that we know if we're
Will
asking
we
a question
will we
or if
obtain
we're
the
finding
treasure
something.
by asking a question? This wicked block.
Wow.
Well, if you ask it that way, then yeah, if you have the right thing.
Can I just ask it a question that isn't directed towards the treasure to see like what kind of answer I get?
Yeah, sure.
Just to find out, because I think this might also help us figure out whether or not it's knowledge or an actual physical item. Yeah.
Just go chase down that guy. He knew what it was, didn't he?
You know, it
It
is.
seemed pretty.
No, I don't think he did. 'cause-
Well, he said that he's the one who suggested to ask that question.
He seemed not interested in trying to play
But
this
he had
game.
he had information about because he had to because he had told
Well,
us
he
what
knew
question.
exactly what book he's looking for.
Exactly.
We don't know what book he's looking for. He didn't tell us.
Should have tracked. Should have not let that go.
Alistair Spellbook.
It's a
Yeah, he
spellbook,
didn't
but I guess
Oh.
say it.
We can ask
And he
him
found
if he
a
will show
spellbook,
us the
but
way.
it was
lead
very
us the way to
thin.
find
Like you would
the
imagine Hallister's
specific
spellbook
book.
is probably pretty fat.
Is he
The spellbook that you threw out was rather thin.
Not Helm's Deep.
It's like the
That's what keeps coming. No, what
Dweomercore.
is? No. That's the specific
Undermountain?
thing. The whole thing is just considered Undermountain.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 5.
Are you writing down all the questions?
Yes. As a player, I apologize if I pronounced the name wrong. Hopefully, you know who I'm talking about. Is Tobirend deeper in Undermountain?
Yes.
So I think the gift really is just the questions we can ask.
There you go.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, that was
Because it's
a
outside
person
the
I'm
scope.
looking for, and I kind of got an
treasure
answer from that. So
Physically, like the questions.
So-
that you
yeah, that's
Answer
kind of
yes or
how
no
I'm
to
thinking
any
it was
question
based
we
on
ask.
how that was.
That's-
Yeah.
I think you guys got it. So what questions do you
Kinda
want?
have
So-
to ask
That's
you
the
Everybody
because
start
we're-
loading up their questions. I'm already done in Undermountain. I don't know what you guys are doing down there.
I need to find the son of Azor. That's why.
So,
Make that into a
so
yes or no.
basically
Yeah, yes or
yes
no question.
Exactly. That's what I did.
Well,
Is
first
it
of all, I need to know
lower?
if he's still alive or not.
There you go.
That's
So ask
definitely
that
one. I
question.
don't know if he's still alive or not.
Ask it.
Wanna ask?
Yeah, as his name. Is it Azor?
Azrok's son.
Azrok's. His son's. The text messages that we had are like long gone now, so it's like I'm trying
Me
to
too, because I
remember.
don't have my old phone.
Yeah, like it's on the last.
It's Azrok's son.
Azor's son, is he still alive? Yes.
Question number 6. Is Azrok's son alive?
Yes.
Now I gotta convince him to come back. I'm gonna do that.
There you go.
I have to get him back up.
What was the deal with that tree?
What tree?
Yeah, what tree?
There was like a picture of the fucking
Oh yeah,
forest.
Willowwood.
You
I
can
don't know,
ask
we
about
didn't-
the painting on the walls.
It's like wrap around. Yeah, like the whole.
I assume it's a wallpaper. Like
Yeah,
some
like, you know,
painting,
like,
a mural, something like that.
Like under.
I can ask that as a question if you
No,
want,
I
but
was just wondering.
like, do you have like a yes or no question about your mother book you want me to ask?
I'm,
Yeah, you gotta.
I
There's
mean,
more
I know
questions.
it's lower.
I don't have any
Yes or
questions.
no.
Yeah, and that's where I'm trying
That's
to.
yeah.
But I got an answer to kind of my question, which at the very least
Ooh.
actually tells me he's in Undermountain.
Will we get ambushed if we go to the next level down?
That's definitely yes.
That's,
I can always
it's
assume yes
gonna
with that one.
it's gonna be is the entrance to the next level safe?
Should we take a long rest before we go to the next level?
Yeah. Like I'm just
That's
saying,
fine, but like with
how
the
far
others,
can we get?
personal quest.
Sure.
Question.
Yeah, do those.
Let's
first.
get those out of the
Do
way
those
first.
My
first.
sister Ginny's still alive.
Is that what you want? I mean, I'm looking for her, right?
Because
You don't have personal quests?
Yeah, you're technically still looking for her.
I have her helmet, and I
We
don't
put
have
our
her.
efforts into getting me alive.
To be honest with you.
You
Because
didn't
we
do
know
that?
it's lower. I thought we already know the name of the place.
Yeah.
I think it's the.
And then we didn't get as far as
What's
now.
your-
Why are you in under mountain, right? I guess I gotta
I
figure
think
that
you
out.
found
too.
out where
Because
the
now that I
level
did that,
was
Yeah,
at.
I know, so I'm just coming back to hang out with you
I
guys.
thought you
Chain
found
up.
out the level
But
where
I don't
Jenny.
have
Okay.
my
Not
No,
Jenny.
the guy that
Okay.
I'm looking
Not
for.
for the hurt bones and
Because you said something about the level, Dustin. But like I said, I lost all the text.
Yeah, it may not have been for you. There was another quest that Nymeria got about finding like a dragon that had been corrupted or something like that.
No.
And I think that might have actually been referenced to her. Yeah. And you guys had like a quest from the Zentharium Guild last time you were up there to do something,
Oh,
and
that's right.
I
yeah.
think that
Question
fell,
number 7.
I thought that fell apart though,
Is
didn't it?
Elric's sister?
No.
Sorry, Elric's. I know, I apologize. Elric's sister
Somebody
Jenny
escaped, which I think
alive.
he did.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was. Yeah.
But there was another thing.
Nope,
that I
There was another thing on
These are
top
all
of
actually
think
truthful.
so. Right.
We
Because so far, nothing's really been no. It's programmed to always answer yes.
Are you programmed to always say yes?
I'm not asking no.
Well, just ask if your sister's alive.
I did.
We already did.
Oh, it is?
Allegedly.
Allegedly alive?
And just noticing that everything
Just
is
say,
yes.
do you always say yes? It's worth the question. It really
Is it worth a question?
Do you
Um.
always... Is the only...
Is it worth the question?
I don't know, I guess so.
Because we haven't had a no. That's, in that or we ask a question we know the answer to.
That's true.
What's something that only we would know? We can see the scope of this.
What if
Jordan
I
you
don't
still
have any
alive?
of my notes about it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's a good question.
I got it
Jordan
right there.
is dead,
What?
yes.
Is that what we want to ask?
That way we'll know the truth.
Jordan is
Jordan's
dead.
Okay.
We already know that.
I know, we're trying to figure out if it's always a yes answer.
Oh, okay.
Making sure
Is he
he's
being
telling the
truthful?
truth. Yeah.
Well, he said that Hollister has always been truthful before.
That is kind of true.
Okay.
For the most part, he tends to ask that or be truthful.
And we need to figure out a no answer.
Not necessarily.
Then we can just take it for face value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have a question?
Sure, I'll ask one. Is I guess I'm gonna word it the way
I mean, you could
I
just
think it is.
for cat
Well,
for cat bath, you can just think of a floor
Honestly,
like, hey, this floor
like,
is the
I
main
feel
on my
like I
bush on
should've
floor
ran into
13.
that sun already. because it-
At the very least,
I'm
we'll
gonna
know if it's
ask-
not.
It's
It's
13
gonna
or
be a
lower.
bit complicated. I'm asking if the Viscount family harp is in Undermountain. You're like, what now?
Is the what?
Is the Viscount family harp in Undermountain?
The guy that I'm trying to find, he wouldn't have gone so far down because that
In
slope
Under
part is
Mountain?
not
Yeah.
that strong.
Okay.
That's where we're at, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No guarantees in this place, though.
No, the
I
hot
guess.
commons are not like
No, not
that
really.
strong to get to like a level.
We can't
What,
barely get there, and there's like
12?
8 of us. Yeah, there's 7 of us.
Question number
We
8.
hit an army, but
Oh yeah.
Is the Viscount family harp in Undermountain?
It is.
Spicy.
the more we know.
Hey, technically that wasn't a yes.
Here's an option for you guys.
He nodded.
Will these questions expire?
No, I know, but it was just like, hey, we were talking about
I'm
that.
thinking that
It
that
means
was
yes,
an
but-
option.
We have to do it right
I
now.
think
Exactly.
so. He said it was time when you
Right. Will these questions expire in the next 30 days?
I won this book.
15 days,
Tell me
10
where-
days.
I mean, if you got
I
it
mean,
right.
I can-
Question 9. Off quick, Wally. We still have hopefully time for the none of them. Is Hallister's spellbook in this room? Hallister's real spellbook in this room?
No.
Actually, that's not
There you go.
There you go.
But there we go. You're right. Yeah.
Good job. We filmed no
I mean, they're all real spell books. Like,
No.
it's very common for wizards to have multiple copies,
But the one with Alice.
Yes, but that doesn't mean he didn't also make fakes.
and you already threw it out of the room.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not-
supposedly.
That could have been a fake one planted by him.
Or it's a code to get the actual book for it. There's a keyword when you open it.
You're rolling full dice. That's so weird.
That's
Just
what it
random
is. It's the way to get into the book.
What?
It says use your shield 9 points.
I didn't do that. I can't heal.
Yeah.
It didn't change.
Do you guys want to ask if these questions will expire within the next 24 hours?
There's only one left, right?
No, we have 11 left.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So it could be in regards to.
And then if they do, then just burn them right now. And if they don't, then we could hang on to them
Is
for a
the
little
treasure
while.
related to the book? Does anybody else have any
I
like
think the treasure's
specific
it.
questions?
I think that the treasure's the yes or no.
Is this the
I-
question?
I-
of the
that's
answer?
what I'm pretty set
I
on.
didn't hear.
No, oh, yeah, he wasn't here for the first part.
When we asked, I left the room. When we asked, is the treasure knowledge or information? The answer was the bonus game is yes. Yep, and we thought the same thing.
But you didn't ask if it was material, like, or whatever.
We asked if it was
Tangible.
tangible. and
We asked if it was
yes.
tangible, and it's
No.
yes. But the thing is knowledge is also tangible.
Yeah.
Is it something called?
Didn't it say yes and no
He said
for
yes.
tangible?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, yes and no for tangible.
Oh. Okay. So it's not a physical thing.
Well, yeah, I vote for
It is
24
and it
hours.
is.
Yeah.
And if it's less than 24 hours, burn them all now. If it's not, then maybe we hang on.
Should we ask questions in relation to the
I mean,
bonus
you
game?
can say,
one.
is
All of the questions.
Is the
Ask if the
treasure
questions
physical
expire
object?
within 24 hours. And if they do, then
Well, we know
burn
that-
them all.
You know what I
Ask
mean?
it.
That's what
Ask
we were
it.
trying to-
Because
We
then
know
we
the
know
traps
that,
will reset.
but when? Yeah, more or less than 24 hours, right? That's what I was going for.
But then again, I don't want to really
You
leave
can
this
ask it
room
if
and
it's
then
a
have
physical
somebody
object.
else ask the questions.
That's
Because then it would kind of kill that whole
Because
debate
it's
if
the
it's
whole
not.
point.
Yeah, I know, right? Should we just burn them all right now then? That's
I mean,
fine.
that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna come back.
Are we gonna, well, we could come back. I don't know.
Yeah, we always forget about that shit. Though.
All right. Question number
Yeah,
10.
dude.
In reality, somebody else is going to come in and ask the question.
Is the treasure a physical object?
Yes.
So probably was
It
that
can
one.
be.
It can't.
Great.
I
Alright.
think it's still the same answer.
No. I mean, kind of. It can't be knowledge. Knowledge is physical.
We can ask about the book now. Is the treasure? Oh, we already know it's outside.
So that's kind of what I was thinking. Is like there might be a secret behind the book. Potentially asking like, is there a secret to this spell book we found in this room?
Okay.
Yeah. Or is the treasure the book we removed from the room? Narrow it down even more.
Or you could even hold up the book. This book. Here. Hold it.
So do we want like, is there a
Is there a
secret to
secret
this book?
in this book?
In this book, to this book?
Or to the book? I don't know how you want to word it. Semantics.
Other half of the party want
This is
to
what
chime in?
happens when you give us a challenge of
Too many
questions.
questions.
We overthink these questions.
Well, that's what I'm trying to speed and simplify
About
things.
the book.
Yeah.
Like it's getting everybody's quest. If everyone's done asking their questions.
It's not. I don't know a specific place of.
Your questions. Go Bard.
I'm like,
So do we want to ask if there's a secret to the spellbook?
Yes.
What question?
10 or 11.
just curious.
You have 10 left.
Yes, we're on question 11, which would be asking 11.
Go ahead.
Sure. Ask about the book.
Ask about the book.
I got the spellbook from Cathbad. Is there a secret to this spellbook?
No.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with the book.
No.
Fuck
You
that.
have the book back.
In order to get the treasure, do we have to ask a specific question?
Or do we have to state what it is?
The
Are you sure this treasure is the yes or no question?
Well, he said that it's we can obtain it from this room. So I'm trying to think: is it something? Is it a secret door?
Yeah.
Is it a lever?
Well, the
it's not
question
a
was,
secret
is the
door,
treasure
but one
obtainable
of
in
them.
this room? And the answer is yes. So it's in this room.
Yeah,
The physical object literally could
Can I
still
go in
also
there
be
and look
hidden.
But we gotta find out how do we find
Sure.
the
Give me a perception
how do we
check.
find it? And so
Wait, I got an idea. What if it's the snowman guy? What if he is the treasure?
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
That's
He
cool.
could be.
Well, he already said he is the treasure. That was given to us at the beginning. He
Was?
is the treasure.
Yeah, he kind of. Well,
So he's the guy who gives you the yes no questions.
I mean, you can ask him if he's the treasurer.
10.
He told us he was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a nice rug that the
it's kind of his
desk is
opening
on, but
Like,
nothing underneath it. No.
Physically and knowledge.
thing. Exactly. Like he is a physical object. He's
So
giving
now I'm
us
just
Yeah,
laying
exactly.
underneath the desk.
That's the.
Just looking up at the desk.
Ooh,
Wait,
we
what-
take the snowman.
You can
with
ask, are the questions the treasure?
Wouldn't it be kind of like the treasure's actually the answer to the questions?
Something like
Is
that.
the treasure the answer to our questions? And that way we will know if we gotta get it from that, or is it something that we have to find to say boom, and then he is activated.
I like because he's also trying to figure out the answer as we're trying to figure out the question.
That's one.
I mean, he doesn't know. He can't plan for what we're gonna ask.
Nope, not at all.
Exactly, so that's why I said
Yeah,
he has
and I
to
think
figure out the
it's so. I
question.
think it's the yes or no. But
So do I.
I do too, but I'm.
ooh,
The fact that he
can the
says it's-
snowman survive outside of this room?
Just take him with us.
Just take him with us.
I would just say
I'm
try-
not grabbing them.
I would just say try to grab him, Elric, and see what
No, you're gonna
happens.
kill us.
I'm gonna touch him.
Freeze to death.
You gonna walk in and touch it?
I'm underneath the desk.
What? Even though he seems like he's made of snow, when you go to touch it, it does not like compress like snow at all. It's like harder than ice and not cold.
Black.
Huh. Like diamond dust formed into a snowman,
What was
and it's solidified.
Ah, that'd be dope. We need that.
Can I ask
A man's body weight in diamond dust? That's good for like 15
Definitely.
resurrections.
What would you like to ask?
Trying to think of questions to ask.
That's what to anybody. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Can I
That'll
just
make it through,
investigate
like,
more of
one
the
level of
snowman?
Vakis.
Demons.
What?
He didn't seem to react to me poking at it, so can I look at it more?
I mean, he sort of looked down and you watch you poke
Other
him, but like it
demons
was more like
watching over
a
diamond
touch.
dust.
It's like there was no penetration. But
Just
That's not what Wally said.
Yeah, that's a good one. Did you bring any demons
And then
back
there's
from your?
crystals on the desk, you said, right?
you
No,
you
burnt
were
out
praised for watching
candles.
over
Oh, all
you,
burned out candles.
watching
Yes.
you,
melted wax.
Watching me.
watching you.
Watching you.
I'm like, I can look around on the floor.
And thank you.
What if we all
Pick up
walk
the
in
rug.
there?
Question number 12.
Mm-hmm.
Are there demons watching Nymeria the second?
Yes.
Oh,
Shit.
Thank you.
Is it treasure knowledge? There has to be. There has to be. But then how would you get the bonus game?
What was that? How did he answer the bonus game? one?
well, maybe the bonus game
If
is,
knowledge is the bonus
Get a
game.
wire.
yeah.
Get out.
Is knowledge the bonus game? You wanna ask that?
Which is the game you guys seem to be playing right now.
Yeah, we're playing this game. We're playing the bonus game?
No.
Well, he said bonus game is the
main game.
knowledge.
The
We're
main
asking
game
knowledge
was-
things. We're asking for information.
It's just the main game was just getting into the room.
Yeah.
I guess you could, but like, we got eight questions left.
I don't think I can pick up this thing
7.
and try to move it, so.
So it's in the room, but it's probably him.
Oh no, it would be 8.
There's
Yeah,
8
sorry, Matt.
8 questions left, yeah.
Sorry, looking at 13 and then going, yeah, 13 to 20 would be 7. But we haven't technically asked 13.
Walk out the room.
I'm not in the room.
I'm in the
Oh.
room. I'm gonna walk out of the room.
I'm afraid it's something
I
like some
poked
kind
it,
of
guys.
secret
It feels
question
like
we have to ask.
diamond dust, but it's really, really hard.
Sorry to keep going.
There would have
You're
been
going
hints
out of the room.
It's
huh?
eating.
Yeah.
Because it just
And
can't
it
be
was
a
not
yes,
cold.
no. I mean, there's
was
more.
not made of snow.
How do we get
It's a whole lot of knowledge that we're being given.
But is it though? Well, I guess it's up to us.
I just learned that the dude I'm looking for is actually in Undermountain. To me, that was a wealth of knowledge.
I know, my guy's alive, so.
That to me, a wealth of knowledge, knowing that there is a live body she's looking for.
Yes.
Oh,
I guess I technically don't know if my guy's alive.
I
He's
got
just
it.
in
I got a
Undermountain.
question.
I didn't specify. But oh well.
You should ask them.
Alright, I got a question.
Are you gonna remember everything?
Is
Why am
Gargamel
I
still
even down?
interested in me?
No, I mean, 42, does he remember his memory? Like, is he gonna get it?
He remembers pieces and parts of them.
I second his question.
Oh, sorry. What was the question?
How many do we have left? 8?
Correct.
Is Gargamel still interested in Vakis?
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 13.
Lucky 13.
Is Gargamel still interested in Vakis?
No, their business has been completed.
There we go. Done and done. Alright, so you guys, I'm out of this mountain. I need to find a new purpose.
To be absolutely honest, you very well could.
And just
Is
That
this
is
room
good.
made to hide
because
the
I feel like as soon
treasure?
as I'm done with my quest, I'm gonna make a different character.
Because it just
Alright.
seems that it's
I
weird
want
that
to
this
be a
room
level
exists.
20. Just,
Just for
any
this
character
thing
at
to
all,
be
so I'll
in
keep
there.
it.
You know, like
Well, I mean, if you get to a character,
Is
you
this
keep
room
the
still
level
keep
you're
your
at.
experience.
It's
was
your
it
player
built
level.
for the
Oh, I see.
treasure?
Nobody's
So you
like
can just you can be like, I'm gonna go on vacation.
There's Halaster's private
Invent a new
sanctum,
one to bring
is
in,
what they
sure.
said.
Yeah, well you can
Yeah,
also
but
go
it's
to-
just
you
weird
can
how
go
he
to
just
the,
has a random ass.
your pub.
Dude,
Yeah.
if
And
you
you
could
can
ask
send
20
somebody down and
questions.
be like,
And like
hey,
the
you
ghost
want
face
some
with the
adventure?
beard
Go find
said,
this
"You're
guy."
not me," and like
Exactly.
fuck you guys up. So if he walked in, maybe
They'll help you get down
it
there.
probably wouldn't affect Halaster
I'll keep
himself,
that,
since
I
he
just
probably
need
made
to
the
find
trap.
Well, that's true.
So maybe it is
Unless
indeed
he-
just a room for
I'll
him to
help
get
you find
away.
that guy.
And
Yeah, help me find that
There you go.
freaking guy.
maybe get back rubs from a
Prince.
snowman. You know, you never had a back rub from a snowman.
That was from way back there, huh?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ow,
You're
stick,
from that
ow,
little group.
ow, stick.
I
That's
remember.
all my
Sure, 'cause our
friends.
hands are
He can't
sticks.
be that much farther down.
Ooh.
Can he be like on the next
Love it.
level?
Yeah, you could ask.
Well, I can't say level. I need to know where. Like, if I want to know where he is, I can't be like, oh, what's
Is he on levels, what are we on, 7?
No, we're like on
9?
9, I believe.
Oh, you could ask if he's on level 10?
Well, level is like he said is
You see on
It's
the
just
floors
for
10,
us.
11, or 12.
he's gonna like
Those numbers don't work that
those
way.
don't work. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
is-
what he
is-
said.
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah.
Is
We
the
know
guy
them as
deeper in the
numbers.
mountain than I am right now?
But not every level is like directly underneath the other level. They're like
Yeah, they're all, like,
offset,
different
and
places.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
but
I
we
know
keep
I
track of
can't-
them.
You said it was in Undermountain, right?
They only have numbers for
I did
references
not
for
ask if he
players.
was in Undermountain, but
Every level has a
Oh,
name.
he's still alive.
he's still alive. From what I last know, he went down to a level to try to defeat some people that I can't quite remember who. And he has not been heard from, and my king has sent me down to find him, dead or alive. If he is alive, try to convince him to come back, or just let him know.
Yeah, but he's alive.
Yeah.
So-
Well, basically, I think it was if he was alive, to try to convince him to come back. But if he didn't, I just gotta go back to my king and tell him, hey, he's still alive.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go. You should be done right
I
now then.
technically should be.
Yeah,
dead.
let's just go back there and tell
Or
him
if he's
now.
dead, I have to bring back the bones to prove that he's dead.
At this point, you just say, yeah, he's alive somewhere. I just can't find him.
And then come up with a different.
And
character.
Nymeria, you should probably have notes about finding some dragon that was corrupted or something.
Like there was at one point the
You don't have notes about that?
Umber Hulks that had dug past
Maybe it
that.
was
A wealthy-
It just digs around and goes different
in your
ways,
notebook?
there's no connection.
Yeah, in your physical notebook you do.
Yeah.
I was like, you're the one with the
So
dragon.
that's why we kind of still see this part because we
Well,
walked this
Nymeria had a
way,
quest about
and that's
something
what
else,
the
yeah.
marker showed us that we could have.
Some, like, The wealthy family wanted you to go down and do. I forget the specifics of it.
case.
That's what I'm not getting.
That's why I
right
don't
now.
think anything I
I didn't feel anything
do,
with
but
this.
that's my guesstimation.
That was kind of fun.
Aw.
But then again, I don't want. I'm scared to take more hit because I'm just like I don't want to end up like how I
We
did
have
last
to
time.
ask the right question
Well,
to get the true treasure.
That stinks though, because I don't remember. I don't
This
know
would be
how
the
to.
perfect time.
I don't know
I
what
mean,
questions
it's
to
just
ask.
I don't.
No,
Yeah.
we'll find out later, but I think there's something else to this. It's killing me.
The quest was like,
I really think this
if the dragon still exists,
just to get answers.
liberate it from its corruptness, or at least put it out of its misery. Was the basics of it.
Well, taking what it would have
That's that
required
dragon's
to
alive?
get
I mean,
9 arcane rocks.
Okay.
it's that, you know, like there's yeah.
I guess our
There's that, but-
situation just
Is he still
happened to
corrupted? Is that
make
dragon
it-
still corrupted?
Yeah, it lines up well to make it seem too easy.
Yeah, because
Because if it weren't for them,
It is
there's
vague.
no way
Oh, yeah.
we could have
People know the
fought
name of
that.
it.
We'll
till
do like
Kingdom Come.
2 more,
And never have won.
and then give you
because
guys the last
even if we
5 for
stole
next
it, it was
session.
even
So
possible.
Can
2 more.
Okay.
I guess I could
Sorry.
ask.
Or just hold off on
Yeah,
I'll
yours
wait
until
until the
you
next
yeah
session then.
you
Yeah,
can.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
then
give
I
us
can
5
get more
more.
information.
I know. I was like, I need to find.
Hold on. Thank you.
Well, there's no way that I'm gonna find unless I go back to
Caverns of ooze
Hold on.
within 2 levels. Or dungeon levels. Because he wouldn't give us the names of what they are.
But that has.
I don't know if
near
the dungeon
Nymeria
would work that
2.0,
way, though,
right?
based off of what was
I mean, technically you're the same person. It
Huh?
felt like 80 years ago to you.
because even he said they're not
Yeah.
necessarily like
Okay.
stacked like this. They're
What's all? Like, just-
Wait, you wrote about that place. Hold on. Let me see if I
Wait.
can remember.
Are they a little below me, or I don't know?
It's below us for sure. We haven't done that one yet.
You guys want to keep
I was like, you could throw in
8
a random number.
or
and
sorry,
be like,
7 questions for next session then?
It's probably best.
I'm okay
yeah.
with
Think about the 7 questions.
That's what I was curious
Yes or
about.
no?
Putting
We're
onto him,
stuck.
like,
Yeah.
but I mean, I guess it's, if we're
No
in the
problem.
session, we
Anymore.
just don't leave
Oh,
the
we're
room,
at
right?
10:40 already.
Yeah.
Yeah.